Huh? There's some missing. We love steak, yeah.
Trouble Busters!
Oh, how I envy you for being a butcher. My name is Melanie. My husband and I own a butchery. I'm throwing a tea party with my friends at my place. And this is Yulia. I honestly didn't want to invite her over. I can tell she's locked her target on one of my meats again. Hey, so this meat is a leftover after you sold everything else, right? No, it's not a leftover or anything like that. All right. I guess my family's going to enjoy steak tonight. No, you can't take this meat, Yulia. Oh, so this must be the special meat that you won't let others try. Hey, can I have this meat? What? No way, not this one. Hey, Melanie, can you come over here? Okay. I'm sure she won't notice if I only take 2. Huh? There's some missing. Wait, don't tell me. Oh God, there's a couple beef that I was aging that's gone missing too. I know Yulia was the culprit for the missing beef. I told her not to take them. What am I going to do? But hold on. I told her not to take them, yet she made the choice of taking them still. Why do I have to be the one so concerned for her? This disaster can be a great chance. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! I got some great steak for us tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't had steak in a while.
All right, let's eat before the food gets cold. Thanks for the food.
Oof, this steak is delicious.
I know, it's so good.
It's not just good, it's great.
I could eat this every day. We love steak, yeah.
Huh? What happened? My neighbor?
Oh, your stupid wife, Melanie, fed us some rotten meat. Oh.
What? Rotten meat?
Oh, hey, Melanie, why'd you feed us that meat? I knew you took my aged beef without asking.
Huh? Did you just say she took it without asking? Ugh.
That's not true. She gave me that meat. Oh. I never gave you that meat. As a matter of fact, I specifically told you not to take that meat. But I thought that was because,
Yulia, you need to explain what's going on.
You told us that she gave it to you. I said, I bought that meat at the market. That's not possible. Why? The market sells meat too. The meat you took is called aged beef. It's rare to see them around in markets since it takes time and effort to make one.
Yulia, does that mean you...
Oh, I remember now. My friend gave it to me. That's also not possible. How can you say so? How would you know what my friend happened to be using the same meat and doing the same thing? Even if that was the case, your friend would never give it to you without trimming the meat. Trimming?
Do you guys actually know what aged beef is? Does it mean it's rotten?
Not exactly rotten. How is it not exactly rotten? We're getting sick from that meat.
It's a process called dry aging. It's a type of process to cure the meat. Dry aging? That's right. It's a process to keep the meat at a low temperature in a dry environment. It cures the meat.
Yep, that's what dry aging is.
What do you think would be a very important step that Melanie and I take during this process?
I'm not sure.
To preserve the meat between 33.8 Fahrenheit to 37.4 Fahrenheit at a humidity of 75% to 85%.
And most importantly, ensuring the curing room has the proper bacteria. Bacteria? As in...
Bacteria?
Oh!
When we start the process of dry aging, the moisture in the meat starts escaping towards its surface. Eventually, that moisture gets vaporized, causing the meat to become dried.
During this process, the bacteria emits enzymes that break the protein, giving the meat a softer texture.
In addition, this process increases the amino acid that gives the meat a stronger, concentrated umami flavor.
A very nice, very tender texture with savory flavors beyond heaven. Oh, by the way, how was the aroma?
It had a delicious aroma.
I've never smelled anything like that. Of course it did. One of the best things about dry-aged meat is that it gives that nice, irresistible aroma. But hey, yes? So why is it that we're getting sick from such a nice meat? Again, that's because we never trimmed that meat. So what the heck is that trimming about? Well, to put it simply, trimming is important because it removes the part you're not supposed to eat.
The part you're not supposed to eat?
Yulia, please tell me that you did that trimming thing.
Is that trimming thing really important? Yes, a dry-aged meat must always be trimmed.
There's a lot of bacterial growth on the surface of the meat during the process of dry aging, and the surface can get molded too. Why didn't you tell me about that earlier? I'm assuming you never trimmed the meat, seeing how you guys look right now.
Hey, Yulia!
Yes?
Don't tell us that you fed us the whole meat, including that part that was supposed to be trimmed.
Oh, how would I have known? I wasn't told that I was supposed to do that. But this is serious. We're all getting sick. Oh.
Even if you guys tried trimming the meat, you wouldn't have been able to do it properly.
True that. Trimming needs to be done in a very precise way by an experienced butcher.
So does that mean that this is as bad as eating a raw chicken?
That is indeed correct. Oh my gosh!
Hey, Yulia!
Yes?
Not only did you steal meat from Melanie's place, but you fed us food that wasn't even properly processed. What in the world are you thinking? Whoa, I can't hold it anymore. Should I even ask if they're okay?
Nah.
Yulia, don't tell me you've been stealing food from other people all this time.
No, sir. This was my first time. First time? That makes it this time you stole food from Melanie's place? What? No, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't steal anything from anyone. Oh. Is it weird for me to suggest that you go see a doctor? Oh, shut up. That's none of your business. Come to think of it, you must have purposefully made me take that meat. What? How can you say that? You were the one who glued yourself onto my curing chamber. Who wouldn't be so curious if you presented it like it was so special? Well, my other friends didn't seem so curious. Even if I were to admit that I took that meat without asking you, you knew that I wanted that meat because I was asking about it so much. That makes you guilty for not teaching me how to process that meat. Why would I need to teach how to eat that meat to someone who might steal it from me? If you don't want to do that, you should have at least trimmed the meat to be considerate for someone who might take it without knowing how to eat it.
Then how do we define considerate?
Oh, I get it now, Melanie. You must have injected something poisonous into that meat knowing that I'd steal it from you. Something poisonous? Yes, I know what you did. This is a crime and I'm going to sue you.
Yulia, don't you understand that she could sue you for this?
Huh? Weren't you listening to what Melanie explained to us?
All they were doing was curing beef for their own enjoyment.
I'm saying that they're guilty of making such a dangerous food that poisoned us.
But you're the one who brought the dangerous food without even knowing that there's a process to undo the harm.
Not to mention I told you so many times not to take that meat. But it's your fault for not being thorough about it. You could have explained to me what exactly was or what needs to be done to that meat before enjoying it. But the fact that I told you not to take it makes it clear that you shouldn't have taken it. Oh, that's your problem, not mine. We're getting sick because you neglected to explain anything to me. I'm gonna tell everyone in this neighborhood that I got sick from your butchery. Fair enough, and I'll tell everyone in this neighborhood that you are a thief who stole from me. What? Are you trying to start a war against me? Melanie, we've got your back. Huh?
I'll tell everyone in my senior community.
Aw, thank you. But why? This isn't right. Why would you get her back? She got us sick with that rotten meat.
Why wouldn't we?
Melanie and Freddie are professional butchers. They were only using their knowledge and experience to make something that others can enjoy. There isn't a single wrong thing about that. But she got us sick using that meat. This must be a felony and we should report her to the cops.
We wouldn't have gotten sick if you never took that meat without her permission.
I never stole that meat.
I can't believe you're still trying to make excuses.
Where's the proof? Huh? I'm asking, how are you going to prove that I stole that aged beef from you? Yulia. You're insane! No proof, huh?
Cut it out, Yulia.
We already ate the meat, and so it's gone now. So how are you going to prove that I stole anything? You said it's gone now, huh? Huh? It's still there, in your belly. What? Perhaps we can get you checked up at the hospital. They're going to find the same bacteria in your belly as the bacteria they would find on my cured beef. Now that would be the proof. Wait, really?
She's right, and the bacteria they're gonna find will be the type of bacteria that typically can't cause infestation in other types of food.
Oh no, is that true?
Well then, let's go see a doctor now.
Huh? Yes, we need to make sure this gets officially documented. Wait, hold on. Ouch, my stomach hurts again. I don't think I can go to the doctor's right now.
Then that only gives you another reason to see a doctor.
I'll be okay. What? I just need to take some painkillers and get some sleep. I don't need to see a doctor. Just stop accusing me of stealing from Melanie. What the? Let me tell you that I never stole any cured meat from Melanie's place. I just ended up eating some rotten meat. This has nothing to do with Melanie's cured meat.
I can't believe you're still saying that! What a joke.
Okay, I didn't want to do this, but you gave me no choice. Check this out.
Is this the surveillance footage? That's correct. Since dry aging a meat is a delicate process, we keep a camera in the curing chamber. This way we can check out the meat from our smartphones anytime.
Yep, a small increase in temperature or humidity could completely rot the meat. It is a really delicate process, and we keep this camera on 24/7 to make sure the process goes well. Oh wow, so professional.
Hey, watch this! That's when Yulia took the meat out of the chamber.
So what? Huh? All I see is a pair of hands taking the meat out of the chamber. How would you even know that those are my hands? This doesn't prove anything. Nice try, Melanie.
Oh my!
What's the matter, David?
Mom! Dad, check this out! What's this? This part, right here! The nails! Take a look at the nails! Oh! I remember seeing those nails.
Oh, me too. Do you understand now?
Yulia, let me see your nails.
Huh?
Your nails, right now. I know you got them done recently.
What? Why do you want to see my nails? Are you accusing me?
If there's nothing to hide from us, you must show us your nails.
Well... Oh, is there a reason why you're so hesitant to show us your nails? Of course not. I have nothing to hide from you.
Well, then show us your nails right now.
No, I'm not going to show you my nails.
Oh? There it is. Yulia, we knew you were the culprit.
Hold on. This is a misunderstanding. Just calm down. We're not accepting any excuses from you. Let me just explain.
There's nothing for you to explain to us. You crossed the line. You stole food that doesn't belong to you.
Which proves...
that you committed a crime. Now go ahead and apologize to Melanie and Freddie.
Heck no. Huh? Why would I need to apologize for taking that rotten meat? I'm sure you were planning on tossing it anyway. What makes me so guilty of taking something that would have been tossed out? In fact, you should thank me for doing you a favor to take out that trash off your premises. Did you just call it trash? Yep, trash meat. It obviously wasn't trash. It was valuable meat that was going under a delicate process of aging. Well, the meat was bad, which makes it trash. There isn't any law that prohibits me from taking trash from the trash bin, right? Listen, that meat wasn't trash. Well, it looked like trash to me, so I'm not guilty of anything. In fact, I ended up getting sick from eating meat that you guys were planning on tossing out. You should thank me for what I've done. You're not making any sense. We never said we were going to toss them. I've already explained to you that we were curing the meat, and it's not like we were neglecting it. It's the same thing. You were letting that meat rot.
It's not the same thing. Rotting is caused by harmful bacteria, while curing is caused by beneficial bacteria.
Oh, stop with that nonsense. Look, I got sick because of the meat that you guys made. I am the victim here. I have been physically and emotionally harmed by the fact that you fed me bad meat. Again, you took it without asking and you ate it without knowledge. Don't blame this on me. I don't know what to tell you at this point. This was supposed to be a wonderful day that ends with a gorgeous slice of steak, and you ruined it. You're going to pay for this. Hey, you? Everything happened because you were making rotten meat. You better pay me suffrage. What? You're also going to pay for the medical expenses for each and every one of my family members. And how does this even make sense?
Yulia!
What? Do you have anything to say to me?
You're going to be the one who's paying for all that.
Huh?
You're no longer a household wife. Starting tomorrow, you're gonna find a job and pay for everything you just said.
What? A full-time job? Wait, what? What are you guys talking about? Henry, who are you calling?
They're on their way.
All right. Who's on their way?
The police and the ambulance.
What? Wait, but why?
For obvious reasons.
A court decided not to sentence Yulia to imprisonment only because this was her first misdemeanor. However, she was still sentenced to pay the penalties, and this incident goes on her criminal record. Rumors spread among our friends in our neighborhood. No one talks to her anymore, and everyone hates her. As for Freddie and I, the rumor helped everyone recognize the fact that we sell high-quality, dry-aged meat. Our business has skyrocketed, and we're getting a long line of customers asking to buy our cured meat. Troublebusters!
Well, you made reservations at our restaurant for 40 people yesterday, right? Well, your husband hasn't paid for the 40 people yet.
Huh? But I've got the receipt for that bill.
Huh?
Trouble Busters! Hello?
Hello, I'm the store manager from Trobcierge. I was wondering if Mr. Ned was around.
Huh? My husband Ned went into work today. My name is Helen. I work at Trobus Stationaries, and I'm also a housewife. I got a call from a store manager of an expensive restaurant, clearly irritated. I don't even understand why he's calling yet.
Well, you made reservations at our restaurant for 40 people yesterday, right? Trobcierge?
Yes. That's what my husband told me. He said that it was really good, so he wanted to take me to go down with him next time, too.
Well, your husband hasn't paid for the 40 people yet.
Uh-huh?
He hasn't even come to the restaurant, so since he canceled the day of, he's going to have to pay for the full fee.
Wait, hang on just a second.
Yes?
Ned, my husband said that he dined at your restaurant yesterday. I know he did.
Huh? Are you trying to get away with 40 people's worth of the bill?
Of course not. I'm just saying that is there a possibility that you've mistaken us for someone else?
No, I know for a fact that it was your Mr. Ned. If you don't pay the money, then we're going to call the police on you.
The police? Why the hell do I have to have the police called on me? It's a nice weekend and I've got to deal with this? I'm never going to forgive him. Troublebusters. Just so we're clear, my husband definitely did go to your restaurant yesterday. He said that he'd had a nice little party there with some coworkers and clients.
Like I said, he canceled the day of and the bill hasn't been paid for yet.
But I've literally got the receipt from yesterday here.
Huh?
He said that he's got to charge the company for the bill, $5,000 for all 40 people that went there last night.
That's impossible. We don't have any kind of bill of sale or anything. It's not even in the records on our end.
Then do you want me to go over right now and hand you this receipt?
Yes, if you actually have it, then I would really appreciate it if you could show it to me.
Okay, very well. This is the receipt.
This really is our receipt, but that's so weird. I really don't see the sales on our end either. What is going on?
Does everyone write their own names on that nameplate?
Huh? Yeah, our restaurant aims to try to have a personal relationship with each and every customer.
Well, I think I've seen that handwriting before. Wait, hey, manager, it's this guy.
Huh?
This is the person that wrote us our receipt and bill of sale.
Huh? It really is the same handwriting. You really can't miss it with how characteristic it is. Jasmine, do you have a second?
No, wait. Well, I'm kind of busy right now, so I can't really. I'm not letting you go. Who the hell are you? I don't know a single thing about any reservations or anything.
Huh?
I didn't say anything about what I wanted to talk to you about. Crap.
Crap? What do you mean? You're behind all of this, aren't you, Miss Jasmine?
No way. I definitely didn't touch almost any of that $5,000. Well, we didn't even tell you how much money went missing, though. This is,
Miss Jasmine,
yes?
can you please explain to us right now what is going on in a way that we can really understand clearly?
What are you talking about, sir? About the cancellation from yesterday's reservation, the 40 people that were supposed to have dined here. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't make any kind of cancellations or anything for the reservation.
Again, I didn't say that you canceled anything. Why do you keep knowing what's going on?
Damn it, I screwed up again. I knew it was you, and you did all of this, huh? Just to summarize, you were the one that canceled the reservation, then took the $5,000 for yourself, right? Am I right in all of that? No, that's not. I really didn't do anything.
You realize that I can go look at the security cameras right now and tell exactly what happened, right? If they actually showed up where the money that they put on the table went.
Hang on, don't do that.
Huh?
You don't have to do that. I mean, if they just canceled the day of, then they didn't pay at all. It's totally on them, right? It's got nothing to do with what I've done. It's their fault.
But you literally just talked about how you had no idea what we were talking about when it came to any kind of reservation.
I thought that, I just figured, that's probably what was going on, You're definitely the culprit behind this, right? No! I already said no. Why are you suddenly coming at me like this in the middle of work, huh? I'm really busy right now. I'm going to go back to work now.
Oh, there, you're not going anywhere.
You can't run away. You're busted. What the hell is going on? Get out of my way. If people see us like this. What's going on over there? What is that ruckus? Is something going on? It's nothing, people. Don't worry about it. It's definitely something. That's why I came all the way out here to talk about it with you lot.
How about you start talking to our customers, huh? You shouldn't be trying to get out of this. There's something you should be doing.
Okay then. Fine, I'll just say it right now. I want you to get the hell out of here. Go home. You're getting in the way of our business.
Huh? What? How dare you talk like that to a customer?
You're the one that told me to tell her.
No, I said that you have something to say. And by something, I meant you should get on your knees and beg for mercy after apologizing.
Stop that. I don't want to do that. Everyone is watching. What are they talking about? Apology. No. Did Jasmine do something wrong? No, I didn't do anything. I've done nothing wrong at all. But you did. And so that's why all this is happening right now. You faked a bill of sale. Then you took the records and the $5,000 for yourself. How can you possibly talk about this in any way that you aren't in the wrong? I said please stop. Oh my god, she's literally taking and embezzling company money. No, this is all a misunderstanding. Jasmine freaking stole $5,000? That's insane. I didn't do anything wrong. The only person that's in the wrong is the store manager.
Huh?
It's been 3 years since I started working here, but I'm still only making $8.90 an hour. You guys get all the raises, but I'm just always left in the dust.
Well, that's 'cause you're always skipping out and not working hard and diligently.
No, it's because you don't know the true value of my work. That's why I just took what was rightfully mine, what you should have been paying me to begin with. What the hell is wrong with that? Wow, she's completely lost it. Jasmine really did skip out all the time, didn't she? That's not true. I've just been working extremely efficiently, that's it. I just don't move around wasting my time and being inefficient like you lot. That's hilarious. Are you some kind of bear that's about to go into hibernation or something? Not at all. It's just a way of life. It's wisdom.
Sorry I'm late.
We've been waiting for you, Ned. Huh?
Are you Mr. Ned? I'm so terribly sorry that my horrible employee has caused such problems for the two of you. I'm really terribly sorry. You, come on now, apologize.
I'm never going to apologize.
Jasmine?
And besides, if I've been found out about this, then I'm already screwed, right?
Huh?
Like I said, if I'm going to be getting fired from this job, then it's their fault, so I have no reason to apologize to these pricks.
Huh?
If anything, you guys have embarrassed me in front of my coworkers. So you're going to be paying up money for damages and cost of living for a while. I don't think...
If you're gonna come at us like that, then we're gonna extinguish every single option available to us to defend ourselves as well.
Huh?
First off, Helen and I are gonna be filing police reports against you for theft.
Huh?
Also, the store manager is gonna be filing a police report against you for embezzling company income. He's actually going to call the police right away.
You're kidding me. You're trying to make me have some kind of criminal record or something?
You're the one that started challenging us, so you better be ready to defend your own case.
That's ridiculous. You must be insane. It's just $5,000 and you're trying to make me out to be some kind of horrible criminal mastermind or something. You realize that just stealing a single penny of the company's money is literally embezzlement, right? $5,000 is a lot. This isn't embezzlement, it's just a bonus for how well I've been doing. No, that $5,000 is literally the money that my husband paid this company for the services and food rendered by this restaurant.
By the way, did you know? Theft is a punishable criminal offense. No more than 10 years in prison and or no more than $5,000 in fines. But the fact that you embezzled the company's money means that you've got no more than 10 years in prison, period.
I can't have that happen. It was only $5,000. I don't want to go to prison over something that small. Something that small. Do you realize the amount of money that $5,000 is? It's not small at all. It was for the company anyway, so I'm sure you're just going to charge the company, right? Which means that you don't need to sit there and start screaming and pouting, right?
No, you took our revenue, so you're definitely going to be charged for embezzlement.
I'll give it back.
Huh?
I used a little bit, but it shouldn't be a problem if I just return the money to you, right?
Mr. Ned? Yeah, Helen?
Okay, I'll go ahead and call the cops right now. Wait, hang on! Please, seriously, don't do that. Anything but that. Seriously, please. What, do you finally want to start apologizing and rethinking everything that you've done for everyone? No, nothing like that. I actually have a new job lined up next month, you know? So I don't want anyone to start anything with the police now. It's going to make all of that just vanish into thin air. So please, at least wait until next month to do anything about this. What?
Hello there, Ms. Helen.
Huh?
I knew it, and your husband is with you too.
Sir? Huh?
This is Helen's company's CEO, Mr. Carl. What a coincidence for us to run into each other in a place like this.
Seriously, are you here to have some dinner or something?
Well, that too, but there's a new employee that's going to be joining us next month, so I wanted to talk to some of the executives about her.
Huh? A new employee in our company?
Yeah, actually. You know what? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something, Ms. Helen.
Hmm?
Well, I wanted you to handle mentoring the new employee.
I mean, sure, I don't mind, but I definitely do not want that.
Huh?
I don't want to deal with some horrible woman lacking common sense like this. She just shows up at someone's workplace like that.
Why are you talking about that, Ms. Jasmine?
Jasmine, wait. You're not going to tell me that the new hired employee is Miss Jasmine?
Wait, do you know Jasmine or something, Miss Helen?
Well, I know her all right. We kind of just met with each other. Oh, we're actually friends, you know? Huh? Oh, we've been best friends since high school, you know? Best friends for life.
Oh, really? Well, that's such an interesting coincidence.
What? Miss Jasmine, can you please stop spewing lies like... Oh my god, Helen! Don't be so embarrassed just because you're in front of the CEO. You remember the last time we went on our high school field trip? That was seriously my most treasured memory. No, today is the first time we've ever met.
Huh?
You need to go along with my story, you moron. You realize that my future relies on this? I'm sorry, but I've never been best friends with anyone who's willing to steal money. And I definitely don't have any best friends that would do that either. What?
It's steal money? What exactly are you talking about?
No, nothing at all, sir.
Well, actually, Ms. Jasmine here actually swiped the money that I paid and placed on the table here for the party that I had for my company the other night.
What did you say? Is that true, Miss Jasmine?
Well,
That's nothing but the truth. I am the store manager and I can corroborate that story.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Ms. Jasmine here is one of our own employees.
Huh?
You care to explain just what the heck they're talking about, Miss Jasmine? You said that you were the employee of a big-time trading firm.
That's just,
What are you talking about? Miss Jasmine here has been working with us for 3 years now.
What?
And before that, she said she used to work at a supermarket restocking the shelves early in the morning.
What?
Yeah, I heard that. And she said that she wasn't fitting for her, so she came here.
What did you say?
So you were trying to falsify your resume and join our company?
You really are seriously the worst human being that I know of.
Wait, no, that's not wrong, but if I can get a word in, sir.
What? Are you really gonna be coming up with some excuses after you've been found out like this?
I'm not lying about anything. There was no falsification.
Huh?
The resume was exactly what was supposed to be happening in my life. It was what was meant to be for me.
What?
Think about it for just a second. I'm really good and elite and super good at everything I do. You think that I should just stop working at a restaurant like this for the rest of my life? There's no way, right? You don't agree with that?
Okay, I don't really follow what you're saying at all.
It's okay.
No one here except her probably understood any of what she's talking about right now.
It's your fault for not understanding anything that's going on right now. This world, this society doesn't seem to understand exactly what kind of value I have to offer this world. The problem lies with society.
No, I definitely think the problem lies with you.
All right, there we go. You're shifting the blame.
What?
I've always been the target of jealous and envies like this. From when I was just a young girl, there's no point at all in going out to deal with a customer when it's been so much better to just wait and preserve my energy. It just literally makes more sense that I'm the superior employee, don't you agree? And we're back to being a bear that's getting ready to hibernate. Shut up! And just because a customer dropped their fork on the ground, what, you expect me to go out and try to get it on my own when they don't even ask me? You guys are like some kind of dog playing fetch or something. Guess Jasmine is just literally below a freaking dog then. Shut up! Besides, you shouldn't even think of $5,000 as that much money if you just assume how much money you're making overall. It's your fault for coming all the way to the freaking store with the bill of sale, too.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I mean, for my life, $5,000 is literally not that much money. I feel like that's not really overall at all. Anything that's very specific. Just so we're clear, the CEO was calling us, and if he didn't, you were just planning on pocketing the money, right? It's just clear as day that you're in the wrong here. No, it's just $5,000, and you guys are all rattling off, so it's your fault for everything. You guys are so much worse, and honestly, this is stereotypical of a complaining customer that just won't shut up. What? We're the ones that suddenly got called up on our valuable weekend, getting told that we were stealing money and somehow this is our fault? That's right, you're exactly right, which means that you are all never allowed into any restaurant in any part of the country. You're literally banned from eating out in the country. You guys are blacklisted in every single restaurant that you can possibly come up with. Hello? Is this the police? Huh? I'd like to report someone for embezzlement, theft, and falsifying resumes. Yes, it's a woman here. Huh? What the hell do you think you're doing? Yes, we're at the expensive high-class restaurant Trobesiege. Hey! They'll be here in like 5 minutes or so.
Great job, Helen.
Why? Why the hell is this happening to me? I was supposed to just have a bright future. My bright future. What the hell are you going to do about this? Just let me run away? Definitely not. Ah!
Whoa, there's no bright future for you over here either.
Huh? Many people may have just let you get by with whatever you've done before now, but we're not going to let this go. Don't be like that. Please, just let me go. I want to just let it slide this time, okay? Okay? Come on, I'm begging you. Definitely not. I'm not going to let you go. I'll pay. Here. The money. I'll give you back the money that I stole, okay? Definitely not. Then here. This money. It's not much, but this should be enough. Crap. Huh? Hot the crap, you dumbass. Ah! Not a single apology since we've been here. Not a single word of remorse. On top of that, you're trying to sweep it all under the rug with money. You really think that that's what someone who's worth a damn is going to do that? I'll apologize. Huh? I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry, okay? Okay? I think I told you before. What did you tell me? I said that I was never going to forgive you. You're not going to be able to go having some bright future. Stop! Please wait. I'm begging you. Hey, please! You're going to be headed to a very dark place in some dark prison with a very mean cellmate. The police showed up and immediately arrested her on the spot. It was her first offense, so they took it easy on her, but she was still sentenced and was ordered $5,000 in damages. Her life was definitely heading in the opposite direction of Bright. Afterwards, we received a deep and sincere apology from the store manager and we settled everything. After this, we became regulars of the store and we're actually here today to eat as well. You got a bonus, so you're gonna be paying for this today.
Huh?
Trouble Busters.
What the? My electricity bill is $350? What's this wire? I'm getting a little nervous about this. But this should do the trick.
Trouble Busters!
Nice! This is the perfect place to put all my stuff.
Excuse me, this is actually my yard?
What? What do you care? This yard is huge.
That's not really the issue.
Huh?
Never mind. Gary, if you throw the ball around in the yard, you might break something.
Huh?
Gary. I'm Alan. Recently, my neighbor Gary has really been getting on my nerves. And to make matters worse... What the? My electricity bill is $350? What is happening? Up until last month, it's always been around $40. I guess I'll try to use less power. What? $350 again? But I tried so hard to use less power. This month, too? I tried to call the power company, but they confirmed that the charges were accurate. Something is definitely going on. With the $350 bill as motivation, I thoroughly investigated my property. What's this wire? It looks like it's coming from next door. I see now. Gary's stuff was covering it up, so I didn't notice it before. If I can just find the source. I'm so nervous. Who's bothering me now?
Oh, it's just you.
I just wanted to check something with you.
What is it?
It seems that a wire coming from your house is connected to my house.
And?
Well, my electricity bill has started to go up.
So?
So I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind
Huh? You punk, are you trying to push me around?
No, not at all. It's just you also have your stuff in my yard.
You got some nerve trying to pick a fight with me.
No, I'm really not trying to pick a fight. Give me a break here.
If you want me to give you a break, then you better not mention this kind of ridiculous thing to me again.
But...
Did you not just hear me warn you?
I heard you, but I'm getting charged $350 for electricity every month.
So, what are you trying to say?
Well, it's starting to affect my lifestyle.
And you're trying to blame that on me?
That wasn't my intention at all, but...
Maybe you're just using a lot of electricity.
No, I don't think that's it.
You punk, I'll only say this one more time. This is my last warning. If you don't want this to turn into a big deal...
Got it.
Good. I'm a busy guy, so the next time you get in my business...
I thought I could just confront him directly, but once I was actually standing in front of him, I chickened out. I've thought about just unplugging the wire, but I have no idea what he would do to me. I guess I just have to keep paying this ridiculous electricity bill forever. Huh? Hello? You? Yes, actually, I've been having some issues. What? Really? I got told off by Gary, but this one phone call gave me a lot of hope. I've decided on a plan of attack. unforgivable Trouble Busters.
I'm getting a little nervous about this. But this should do the trick. Woohoo! Being relieved of my electricity bill really helps out. That moron next door hasn't come around recently. Good thing. Seems like he gave up.
Huh? Who's that?
Who's bothering me? What do you want?
Sheesh, that's quite the aggressive greeting.
Huh? You trying to order me around, huh? Oh, crap. These guys look really tough. Tough is putting it lightly.
Mr. Gary, you are aware why we are here, correct?
I'm not sure. Quit playing dumb. Playing dumb? I am not playing dumb.
Our electricity bill has skyrocketed because you connected a wire to our house, punk.
Electricity bill?
We're not gonna let you pretend you don't know what we're talking about. We checked it out, and the wire is definitely coming from your house.
You say that, but I really don't remember.
You don't remember, huh? If you stick with that, you'll get what's coming.
But... Well, this seems like a tense situation. Huh? You? It looks like you're surrounded by some scary-looking people. Did something happen? No, nothing's wrong. They were just asking me for directions. Cut the crap. I don't remember us saying anything about directions. Sorry, I misspoke.
Misspoke? How do you make a mistake like that, huh?
What are you laughing at, punk? Oops, sorry.
Enough of this. What are you planning on doing about this electricity bill, huh?
Like I said, I really don't know what you're talking about. So are you saying that someone else did it? Well, if that's the case...
Fine, go ahead and tell us who did it then.
Well, him, that guy did it.
Huh?
This guy is my next door neighbor. He's connected a wire to my house without permission before.
Oh, really?
Wait, I've never done anything like that. I thought he stopped after I warned him, but I can't believe he went and connected it to someone else's house. Give me a break. Can you cut it out with this blame game?
You punk! You sure got a lot of confidence today. Did you forget what I told you before?
Of course I didn't forget.
Then you get it, don't ya?
I get that you always try to intimidate people you think are weaker than you. Put simply, it's dirty. You punk!
I have no interest in your fight. Now, which one of you did it?
He did it, I swear to God.
I see. Wait. Listen to him. He's telling the truth.
Huh?
Huh?
Mr. Alexander! Oh no, now the boss has shown up. Are you still talking about the issue?
Mr. Aaron, that's because... You, over there.
Yes?
Just like you said, this guy's the one that connected the wire to our house.
Huh?
Look, I have video evidence proving what you said.
Oh, I see. Gotcha! This proves that I was telling the truth. Looks like you really screwed up this time. You really shouldn't misbehave like that, you know.
Misbehave? What are you talking about?
Huh? Didn't you just say he was the one that connected the wire to your house? So he's the one that did something wrong.
Did something wrong? I gave him permission to connect the wire.
What? Really?
That's what I just said, isn't it? Are you even listening?
Sorry, I just assumed that if you caught him, it would prove that I was innocent.
No way.
Why?
Didn't you hear what we said? Since your house has been connected to ours, our electricity bill has gone up.
But that's because he connected our houses together. I think you've got the wrong idea here. What do you mean?
I only allowed my nephew, Alan, to connect a wire from his house. I don't remember ever giving you permission.
understand what's going on.
Well, recently, my electricity bill has gone way up. I was concerned about it, so I gave my uncle Alexander a call. He offered to let me borrow some power. Like my uncle Alexander said, I just took a wire that was connected to my house and switched it to his house. I didn't connect anything to your house.
Quit playing dumb. Didn't he just show us video evidence? It proves that you did connect something to my house. Did you actually watch the video? In the video, Alan just brought a wire from his house.
In that case, how could a wire from your house be connected?
Oh, well,
For example, I could see it happening if, for some reason, a cable from your house was already connected to mine.
yes, that's what happened. There was a wire connected our houses. You must have connected that wire to their property. It all makes sense now.
Oh, really? I see.
You really have a loose tongue, don't you? Huh? What did I say?
You just admitted it. There was a wire from your house connected to mine, which means you were stealing power from me, right? Let's say hypothetically that I did connect a wire from your house to my uncle's. I must have accidentally used that wire because it was already connected to my house.
I see. If it was an accident, it can't be helped. In that case, it's Gary's fault. Drop the act!
Huh?
Don't play dumb! You came to my house to complain before!
Did something like that happen?
If you did this knowingly, you share some of the blame!
Well, if there were lots of wires, it's understandable that I could have made a mistake.
Alan is right. He didn't do anything wrong. Even if he did it by accident? You never shut up, do you? This never would have happened if you hadn't connected a wire to Alan's house in the first place. Then Alan wouldn't have accidentally used the wrong wire. That's true, but... But what, huh? These guys knew this would happen. You got something to say for yourself? You've got it all wrong. I was just borrowing it.
Sheesh, I wonder what he'll come up with next.
You see, Alan here is such a nice person, he offered to let me use his electricity, right? Alan, is that true?
I don't ever remember doing that.
So it seems. No, I swear it's the truth. He also let me keep my stuff in his yard.
Nope, you did that without permission too.
Without permission, huh? But we also had some fun in the yard, didn't we? We played catch, remember? I didn't mean any offense. When you invade someone's home, offense is automatically included. But I had permission. I'm done listening to these pathetic excuses. I've already heard everything about you from Alan. You'd better pay up to fix this. I'm asking, how are you going to pay for all of this? Oh, crap. I'm really in trouble here. Is what I want to say. But I think we can work out the whole electricity thing. What do you want to do, Alan? I might have a chance here.
Gary, we're neighbors. We'll have to be around each other for a long time after this.
Yeah, that's true.
So, if you pay me $700, I'll call it even.
$700?
Yes, the power you stole from my uncle's house, plus the power you stole from my house for 1 month, adds up to $700.
$700 by tomorrow? Fine.
All right then, if you will just sign this.
Okay.
Okay, everything is confirmed. I look forward to your payment of $700.
If you are repaying us for the stolen power as well, we won't bother you again. But I'll warn you, you better pay. Yes. Whew, that was close. But I only have $700 to my name from gambling. If I hand this over, my life is... Wait a second. They just said they wouldn't bother me again. If it's just that red-headed punk... who is it now? Hello, Gary. Oh, it's you. Gary, the deadline for your $700 payment has already passed. Deadline? What are you talking about? No way, you agreed to a contract. I even have your signature. What does that mean? It's a written agreement, not a verbal agreement. However, are you trying to push me around? Well, huh? Gary, this is the last time I'll check. You are 1 day late on your payment. If you pay me right now... No way! I'm not paying you anything! I see. In that case, it can't be helped. Well, well, well. Looks like it's my turn to step in. Hey, Gary! Huh? It's you? Gary, you've got to keep your promises. Wait, you said you wouldn't bother me again. No, I have the right to butt in. Why? That's simple. I have a legal obligation to do so. That's all. Legal obligation? It's written right here on this paper. If the amount of $700 is not paid by the agreed-upon deadline, the ownership of the debt will be transferred to Mr. Alexander. What? I'll be collecting your debt from here on out. I look forward to doing business with you. What? Seriously? This was not part of the plan. If I'm up against him, there's nothing I can do. Here's the $700. Good. $700. Now we're all even, right? No, you are short $3,500. $3,500? But the contract was only for $700. I told you, right? It said pay $700 by yesterday. Sure, I was 1 day late, but I paid. Did you actually read the contract you signed? In the case that the debt is not paid by the agreed-upon date, not only will ownership of the debt be transferred, but the debt will increase by $3,500. Look, it's written right there. Oh, it's true. But an increase by $3,500 is insane. It's totally unreasonable. Nope. $700 was a special price. That's why I checked with you one last time. So if I had paid just now, it wouldn't have come to all this. So I'm expecting your payment of $3,500. Plus, if you don't pay by today, a late fee of $2,100 will be added. $2,100? Things that take time only get more expensive, so if you're late, I will charge you $2,100. All of this is also recorded in the contract. Gary, from the looks of your attitude, it seems like you thought everything would work out just fine for you, but you were too naive. Dang it! So, what are you gonna do, Gary? I'm up against both of them, now that it's come to this. Huh? I'm faster than I look. If you think you can catch me, go ahead and try it. How naive. What? If you're too fast for us to catch you, then we should just ambush you instead. You expected this? Accept your fate. The only option you have left is to pay the money. That's it. The $700 I gave you is everything that I have. I'm really broke. If you sold your house, you could figure something out, right? I'm just renting it. I see. You really don't have any money. There's really nothing I can do. In that case, you will just have to borrow it. Borrow it? Yeah, I work in finance. I'll loan you some money. But that would mean...
You just need to borrow the $3,500 from me to pay off the electricity bill and the contract fees. Then you will just need to pay back that $3,500.
But that doesn't fix anything.
No, if you borrow the $3,500 to pay your debt today, the $2,100 late fee will disappear.
I see. That's a great deal. Okay, please loan me the $3,500. Gary, is this really the best time to be borrowing money? Wyatt, this is my last chance to get out of this crisis. You can keep your mouth shut. Got it.
All right, we have a deal. I'll have you sign another contract for me.
Okay, I signed it. Great, so you'll pay me back $3,900. $3,900? Isn't that a little too much? When you borrow money, you usually only get 90% of the original amount. So if you receive $3,500, you're actually borrowing $3,900 if you include the 10% that was removed. Really?
More precisely, it should be $3,850, but in the interest of simplifying management, I rounded up. Also, one more thing, I charge 10% interest every month.
What? 10% interest? That means $390.
Good, you seem to be catching on quickly.
So, if I had paid just now, it wouldn't have come to all this.
So, I'm expecting your payment of $3,500. Plus, if you don't pay by today, a late fee of $2,100 will be added.
$2,100?
Bonsai trees can go for $4,900, so if you're late, I will charge you $2,100.
All of this is also recorded in the contract. Hey, man. Yes? You're related to this guy, right? Can't you talk him out of this? You want me to talk him out of it? I'll apologize for everything. If you're asking for another chance, you've already had one. If you had just paid the $700, it would have ended there. I also tried to warn you about borrowing money, but you ignored my advice, and look how it turned out. I promise I'll listen from now on. I'll keep apologizing until you're satisfied. Please, I'm begging you. You aren't sorry. You're just in a pinch and want me to save you. No, it's not like that. I'm not good-natured enough to save someone that only wants help when it's convenient for them. Huh? I also refuse to help you with anything related to money.
Sorry, this is the only thing that I'm a stickler about.
So what am I supposed to do? You have to pay back the money, that's it.
I'm waiting for your repayment.
No! Dang it! I should have just paid the $700. So, Gary took on the $3,900 debt. Even though he got a job, combined with his living expenses, he couldn't even afford to pay the interest on the loan. What became of him as his debt continued to pile up? Only God and Uncle Alexander know. I, on the other hand, are you guys just gonna hang around outside my apartment?
Mr. Alexander has requested us to.
We can't have anything happen to you again.
We're here to protect you, Alan.
Well, in that case, it seems like I probably won't have any issues with my neighbors again.
Trouble Busters!
Manager Williams, it's time for your reservation.
Oh, I'm canceling.
What? Fine. In that case, none of you need to come into work tomorrow.
Huh?
Trouble Busters!
Welcome, Manager Williams?
Wow, you guys really don't have any customers.
I'm Alan. I'm just a regular old systems engineer at Jones Commercial Inc. I could help out your shop with my connections. It looks like it's about to go under. Really? I'll host tomorrow's office party for the prospective employees here. Tomorrow? Book this place out for 40 people. Thanks.
Phew! We finished just in time. Yeah, but it's already past the time of the reservation.
Manager Williams, it's time for your reservation. Oh, I'm canceling. What? I don't need people full of negative aura. but I've already prepared the food.
What's wrong, Alan?
I'm sorry, Dad. He said he's canceling the reservation because I'm too gloomy.
He canceled? Just now?
I'm so sorry. We're gonna lose so much money, and it's all my fault.
You haven't done anything wrong, Alan. But there's only one thing we can do. If you don't do it now, Alan, you aren't a man. You're right. I'll do it. I'll do it. Unforgivable Trouble Busters.
What, you still want something from me, Alan? Was canceling the reservation your idea, Mr. Williams? Huh? No way. We all agreed unanimously, of course. Fine. In that case, none of you need to come into work tomorrow. Huh? If what you say is true, then everyone there, including you, doesn't need to come to the office tomorrow. All of the prospective employees have been terminated. What do you think you're saying? Hey everyone, Alan is spouting some gibberish saying none of us can go to work tomorrow. He said not to come in tomorrow?
Why did he say that all of a sudden?
Don't worry, this is just Alan's useless attempt at payback. Either way, only the president can fire me.
President? You little rat! You don't have any room to talk while you're flaking on a reservation, you moron!
Eek! Mr. President, what are you doing in a rundown bar like this?
I heard from Alan that the office party for the new potential employees was being held here, so I decided to surprise everyone. I even helped make some of the food and have been waiting here. Williams, what are you doing canceling a reservation right when you were supposed to show up?
Well, there must be some kind of mistake. Brooks? Yes? Why did you cancel the reservation at Alan's family's bar? What? I never made a reservation at Alan's bar. I'm so sorry, Mr. President. It seems like it was one of my inept subordinates.
He just said he didn't do it.
Then it must have been you, Johnson.
What? I didn't make a reservation at Alan's place.
It's him. He's the culprit.
That's not fair.
Gross, Mr. President. I would never make a reservation at such a filthy, disgusting place.
This place is my favorite bar, actually.
Huh?
You thoroughly insulted that, didn't you?
Nonsense. I was just giving my general impression of the place. I already thought this, but your general impression is pretty warped. Oh, shut it. Aren't you normally a nervous wreck?
That's only because you're so overbearing.
Oh, well, about that. It's all the time, too. All the time. You two keep your mouths shut. I'm not always like that. It's just a different kind of affection.
Your different kind of affection is on the same level as a lovable elementary school boy.
Shut it.
The reason I've been so anxious recently is just like Mr. Anthony said. It's because my manager, Mr. Williams, has been putting so much pressure on me.
Hey, cut that out. Not in front of the president. Mr. Anthony, why are you calling the president by his name?
Well, Mr. Anthony has been classmates with my dad since elementary school, so even as a little kid, Mr. Anthony would play with me.
Huh? Why would you hide something so important from me? Were you trying to trick me from the beginning?
Leave me out of it. I didn't keep anything a secret.
Then why did you never tell me?
You are the one that wouldn't let me talk about anything unnecessary.
Well, you know. But because of that, I was able to collect plenty of proof. Proof? What do you mean by proof?
Proof about you!
What?
I've known Alan for such a long time, so I asked him to investigate my company.
Investigate what? I was investigating why there's been a large number of employees that have quit from the information management department that I've been working in.
I wonder why.
Because of you, Mr. Williams. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's no point in playing dumb. I recorded testimonies of the employees that quit, and I also collected statements from my co-workers.
Yay!
You guys again? You've got to be kidding. Why would you do something like that? Are you trying to get revenge? Like I said, leave me out of it. I was just doing my job. That's a load of crap. What do you mean you weren't even good at your job?
You must be referring to yourself.
What?
I told you already I asked Alan to investigate my company. I already know everything.
Exactly how much do you know?
Everything! I know everything!
Ah, darn it! How could this happen? I see now. Alan, you got this job because of your connections with the president. You're just using him to get revenge on me. I was interviewed and got this job normally. No, you must have given him something. That's the only way the president would trust you this much. No matter how you look at it, it's strange.
What the heck are you yapping about, you dunce?
Eek!
My Alan has always been an extremely honest, upright, and good person.
I heard you got your position as manager through connections.
It sounds like you're the one that couldn't get the job.
No matter how you spin it, I got this job, no problem.
In any case, it seems like you have no idea how indispensable Alan is to my company.
How could Alan possibly be of any use?
You know the business software you always use? Alan made that all by himself.
What did you say? There's no way Alan could make that sophisticated a piece of software. I did make it. Are you being serious? You didn't know? You mean the accounting software, the billing software, and the process control software? Yep, I made all of them. Huh? What? Are you being serious?
You are the only person that didn't know.
So you're saying that when I interviewed the new graduates and they randomly said they wanted to work at a company that had an amazing systems engineer, they were
talking about Alan.
No way! They weren't talking about me?
Where did you get that silly idea?
You can't even use Word or Excel! My generation used word processors, but if you fire me, you'll have trouble at the company, right? I make the atmosphere of the systems control department. In a bad way. Huh? How many people do you think have quit because of the bad atmosphere you created? That is totally not my fault. You're still around, aren't you? Of all the employees that started with me, I'm the only one left. Those guys just didn't have enough grit. That just means that I proved you have grit. Huh? Haven't you noticed that I've tried to be friendly? Penal Code 233, deceptive and illegal interference with an employee's work duties. Huh? Interfering with an employee's work duties through deception is punishable by up to 3 years in prison and a $2,100 fine. Wait, what? I'll be reporting this.
Mr. Williams, I will be holding a meeting with the board of directors.
Wait! Please, Mr. President, I just bought a brand new house!
Those are the consequences of your actions.
Can't you just move me around or transfer me to a different department? You were really full of yourself. You just bought a new foreign car, too. Shut up. Just yesterday you were bragging that you booked a $3,500 vacation abroad for yourself. Shut it.
Also, we need to discuss the cancellation fee for Alan's bar. If you agree to pay it right now, transferring you might not be out of the question.
Really? Hey, Alan, how much is the cancellation fee?
$2,250.
Huh?
Same-day cancellations require payment in full, so it's $2,250.
$2,250?
What's wrong? You'll pay it, right? All $2,250.
Well, right now, I sort of...
What's the deal? If you don't pay now, I can't even consider transferring you.
Well, $2,250 is a lot of money to ask for all of a sudden.
Hello? Is this the police?
I'll pay! Here you go.
That's a company check. What did you say?
You idiot, stop talking so much.
Unforgivable. Not only did you flake on a reservation, when you finally had to pay for the cancellation fee, you tried to use the company's money.
No, it's not like that. I just made a mistake.
What kind of mistake makes you do that, huh? Trying to hide this as a business expense is inexcusable.
Fine then, the free office party isn't free anymore.
Huh?
Everyone, pay me $60 each now.
Huh?
Brooks, Johnson, you guys too. This isn't a joke. Why should we have to help clean up a mistake you made? Not a single person here, including us, is going to pay you a single cent. You guys, they're really going to fire all of us.
I'm only going to fire you.
Oh, wait. In that case, can I pay you back when I get my bonus?
Alan and Mr. Williams said right now, didn't they?
Oh, okay. Then I'll pay with my credit card.
Hold it. We only accept cash. We appreciate your understanding.
Okay. Let's just put it on my tab. What the heck are you saying? Did you not just hear us say cash?
Now you listen here. You've wasted something much more important than cash. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure.
What are you smiling for? Let's go over what you wasted. First off, food.
Food?
That's right, a lot of people brought or made this food. It's unbelievable that you would do something like that just to put someone in a bad situation. That kind of thing is totally unacceptable. And the most unforgivable thing of all, you stomped all over my poor Alan's heart. Now, for me and Mr. Anthony, you made us waste all of our effort. There is no way I could forgive that so easily.
So I said I would pay. What's $22.50? I could just withdraw that right now.
We won't
let you go. What's with you two? Get out of my way. Mr. Manager, your plan is too obvious. You are going to try and escape, aren't you?
What?
Hey, wait a second. Don't be ridiculous. I said I'm going to pay it with my bonus.
Did you already forget? I said that you have to pay immediately. Unbelievable. You've already gotten yourself in this much trouble and now you're trying to run away?
Hey, Alan, time to pay up.
What?
I'm telling you to take my place. I've looked after you all of this time. It's the least you could do. Or do you intend to repay my kindness with resentment? Give me a break. Huh?
I said give me a break. How much longer do you think you can keep pushing people around? I expected you to offer some kind of apology. Instead of showing any remorse, you're trying to make someone else suffer for you.
It's not like I'm saying I'll give you nothing in return.
My dad, Mr. Anthony, and I all waited for you to properly apologize and pay, but you are still resistant. I won't allow anyone else to be hurt by you. It's time you pay for all the things you've done.
Well, what do you mean? Huh? You really called them? Please, I'm begging you, tell the police that the report was a lie. I promise I'll apologize like you said. I think I'll pass. Wait, please, Alan, give me one more chance.
Mr. Williams was fined for deceptive interference with employee duties and obtained a criminal record. The audio files I recorded at the company became conclusive evidence, and he was fired under disciplinary action. His family was disgusted with his actions and left him. He was unable to pay off his loans, so he was forced to sell his house and his car. Apparently, he's surviving by working as a daytime security guard, but he's constantly being scolded by his young boss to work harder. On the other hand, Mr. Anthony called up 60 of his friends and we made a lot of money. After that, many of those people became regular customers and our place really started to thrive. Even the new hires come. It seems like winter has passed and the sun is starting to shine. Trouble Busters!
The lobster that you offer here, it's not even lobster, is it? It's something completely different.
You goddamn bitches! I swear, if you're gonna keep up with this bullshit, I'm gonna sue you for business interruption. Take that, you goddamn pricks! Attention!
Ow, it's so hot! Hey there, my name is Jane. I used to work in a first-class hotel, but one thing led to another, and a different company wound up hiring me. So now I work a different job entirely. Working in a hotel was great in of itself. I got to meet a lot of different people, including foreigners. My salary was reasonable, and I sometimes even got to try out some new dishes and recipes from the hotel kitchen. However, I must admit that the job I currently have is many times more satisfying than any amount of work as a hotel concierge. And I think my life right now just couldn't be any better.
Ah, bonsoir, Mademoiselle Jane. How are you this fine evening?
Good evening, Pierre. What a coincidence to meet you here. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Even in this great crowd, I immediately recognized you from some distance. That's how dazzling you are, right now, in this moment, mademoiselle.
And there you go again. You took my hand again, Pierre. My, it really must be true. French people must be treating women quite a bit lightly, it would appear. Have you no restraint, monsieur?
Well, we don't treat women lightly in my country, Monsieur Jane. Your beauty turns me, a humble Frenchman, into a prince who could fly to the moon and back for you.
Allow me to introduce Pierre. He's a very gentlemanly man from France, and he's also a hopeless romantic. We aren't in a romantic relationship, as far as I know. We're merely business partners at our job. This is the truth, but for some strange reason, Pierre always talks pretty cheesy to me. I can't really tell if he's legit or if he's joking around. His language sometimes gets a little too overwhelmingly passionate, but something about him reassures me he means no harm whatsoever, nor does he wholeheartedly mean everything he's saying. It's basically a very direct form of romantic humor that always finds a way to make me amusingly uncomfortable, and in the end, unsure if he means anything at all.
I'm so honored to be granted the choice to go out to dinner with a woman of your stunning beauty, mademoiselle.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Listen, Pierre, you do know we aren't a couple, right? This isn't a date we're going on right now. We're only going to be working together while having dinner at the same time.
Ha! I know all that, of course, but it is still a nice pleasure to be doing this with you.
Pierre's a little bit naive, but it's in an innocent way. He's so kind and funny and gentlemanly. A part of me loves his over-the-top flattery so much because he's so kind. I have a hunch that'll eventually make me fall for him, but I can't let that happen. He's only a business partner right now. But haven't you heard of love arising from business partnerships? It's a common occurrence in today's world. And since you're such a stupid head and focus so much on your work, you don't meet many nice guys like Pierre very often. This, in a sense, could be your biggest opportunity. You're working the same job for crying out loud. I think it's an amazing chance to create something better, seeing how much you love the work, the both of you. Perhaps that's true, but there's something else to consider. I don't want to think about work when I'm at home, resting and relaxing. Having someone who's my business partner over as a boyfriend could make me think about work. And if we divorce in the end, it'll be a lot more difficult to see each other in person. I suppose that's also true. My, you may be weak-minded sometimes, but your logic sure is solid. Consider that a job well done. In any case, my relationship with Pierre could remain as it is, or it could become something more in due time, which I believe is also a good thing, by the way. Gives me more time to see how we are together. Well, I guess I lost this particular argument. Looks like I was Pierre's lover. No, his wife, rather, for a singular moment, when I was saying what I thought was the right thing to do. I guess my argument was pretty invalid because it was clouded by the amazing infatuation I have for his cheesiness, but hopefully things will go well. And just like that, we found something we can agree on.
We're going to eat some Japanese food tonight, right? Wow, I can hardly wait. Well then, shall we head over to the restaurant?
And there you go again! I'm amazed at how easily you can do something like that, in public no less. In Japan, men don't put their arms around women unless they're in a relationship, Pierre. Be careful, and more importantly, do your work!
Your angry expression only emphasizes your divinity, mademoiselle. Please, go on showing me all kinds of emotions with that lovely face of yours. There's so much more about you that I'd like to get to know.
I may be using some strict language whenever he does something generally unusual, but make no mistake, I enjoy his company very much, despite the cultural differences, and I always have a good time working my job with him. One evening, though.
Bonsoir, Jane. You look fabulous today, as always. I'm truly honored to be invited to dine with you, a veritable goddess, tonight.
I'm only inviting you because you're my trustworthy business partner, Pierre. Don't get ahead of yourself. This isn't a date, alright?
You look like you're blushing to me. Anyway, what did you have in mind for dinner tonight? If I'm not mistaken, we went out for Japanese food last time.
We're going to an exquisite restaurant tonight, Pierre. It's famous around here for getting 3 stars on Michelin Index, and a friend of mine recommended it to me.
Ah, I see. Well then, I shall escort you to the restaurant myself.
Damn it, Pierre. What did I tell you about your hand on my waist?
Well, this restaurant has a very nice atmosphere indeed, mademoiselle. I must say, you have excellent taste.
You can really understand the effort behind the authentic furniture and decorations, huh? Truly deserve 3 stars on the Michelin as far as I can see.
Welcome to Littora Basu.
I have a reservation for 2, under the name Jane Allgood.
Don't you think this particular waiter is eyeing us a little too suspiciously? Quite uncomfortable if you ask me.
Is something the matter with us, sir?
You only got an attack level of 5. Pathetic piece of trash.
Excuse me?
You'll forgive me, but could the 2 of you just get out of here, please?
Why in the world would you say such a thing?
I don't see any reason why we deserve this kind of service, monsieur.
Listen here. In order to be accepted into this fine establishment, all customers must wear expensive, glamorous clothing. The reputation of the restaurant's at stake here, so look at all the other customers, see? Don't they all don the splendid look of the financially elite? You 2 must come with better outfits, or we must turn you away every single time.
We've come to this establishment under the assumption we were following the dress code to the letter, monsieur. What is about our outfits that screams red for you? Is it the fabric? The color? The amount of cleavage of my companions here?
Shut the hell up, you homeless hobos who can't even wear normal, regular clothes. Enough wasting my goddamn time. Leave this place immediately.
Huh?
Huh?
Before we even had a chance to comprehend what exactly was going on, the waiter pushed us toward the exit and kicked out onto the curb.
As a restaurant with Michelin's 3 stars, we sometimes get strange, inappropriate customers the likes of you 2 maggots. This is what we get for becoming a little too popular around here, I guess. Get your hobo asses home now!
Ow, my ankle!
Jane, are you alright? Why did you go and do that for, monsieur?
Beats me, bitch.
I've never seen such inexcusable behavior before. You're not even fit to be called a man, shoving my lovely Jane to the ground like that. Are you alright, Jane?
What do you mean, my lovely Jane, Pierre? I'm not your woman, you... Never mind. My butt's all wet and soggy.
I also dove headfirst into a puddle, and that explains why my best suit is completely ruined.
Well, you don't have any dirty patches anywhere.
Are you alright, my children? Here, use this to wipe yourselves.
Oh my! Hi, how kind. Thank you very much, sir.
Who are you folk?
We are but a humble husband and wife who run a small French restaurant just next door.
We happened to see your poor souls get evicted from that restaurant, and our pity got the better of us. We felt we should help.
Wow, such amazing, kind Japanese people. So this is what they mean when they say the Japanese blossom is indefinitely modest of its beauty.
Too far! Don't you grab hold of a woman's hand the first time you meet her, damn it! You really have no remorse at all now, do you? We were thrown out from that establishment, but we must dine there tonight at all costs. Considering the state of the clothes we're wearing, I don't think we'd stand much of a chance if we stepped inside a second time, though.
And we don't have the time to get back home to change into better clothes. Looks like we don't have another choice. Let's go a nearby clothes shop and buy what is necessary.
The only clothes shop I see around here are all expensive brands, Pierre. I only wish we could buy something more financially manageable.
We can't really waste any more time trying to find a good shop to buy what we want. Let's just go into this brand shop and see what they have to offer. It will be expensive, no doubt, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. Ooh la la, Jane. That's a wonderful dress. You look absolutamente stunning. It makes me want to take a walk with you around town and show you off to all passers-by with the biggest grin on my face. It's such a shame we have to return to that restaurant. I would have loved to take you on that walk.
Thank you, Pierre. You flatter me. You look amazing in your suit, too. I guess being a Frenchman gives you the privilege of looking especially nice in expensive clothes, huh? I've never seen a Japanese person look so suited for that. Suit? Damn, that was a poor choice of words. Can we get a receipt, please? As you wish, ma'am.
Hang on a sec. You came back? I thought I made it brutally clear earlier that we don't allow poor sewer folk inside this restaurant. I was sure that puddle was more than enough to make you see you're not welcome here.
As you can see, we've come with a lot of upgrades, so to speak. We came with better clothes since you really want us to appear respectable,
Haros, what do you think about our outfits, monsieur? I doubt you have anything to complain about by now.
For what are you? The evil overlord Ganondorf becoming his ultimate form? Just because he wanted to smack the shit out of a pesky mosquito?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
I mean, you really went out of your way to do something completely pointless. If you would follow me, I will show you to your table, Mon Centipede and Madame Maggot.
Looks like we made it through level 1, but his terrible attitude remains unchanged, it seems. I wonder what we have to do to make his service to us better for our sake.
It's unbelievable how he was even hired to be a waiter for a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Back in my country, this sort of person would be quickly reported, humiliated, and outright banished from not only the restaurant, but from the city as well. Qu'est-ce qui se passe-t-il with him, I wonder?
This here is a stupid table for idiotic folk who took the negative IQ way out of a pickle by buying unnecessarily expensive clothes. Hope you enjoy your frickin' evening, you roaches.
A table right next to the bathroom door, and the table itself along with the chairs are a lot older and less exquisite than the other tables in the main hall.
How in the world does a 3-star Michelin restaurant have a table like this, monsieur? I would bet all of my savings that this particular setup would grant this establishment negative 3 stars on the index instead. What is the meaning of this? All the other tables are so nice and glamorous.
This is the exclusive premium table I personally arranged for you two myself. I suggest you thank me deeply for taking the goddamn trouble to make this stupid frickin' thing.
What have we done to deserve this kind of service? Why do you say such nasty things to us? We are customers of this establishment, you see. You think the head manager agrees with how you treat your customers?
Yeah, of course he does. The owner himself told us how to treat, quote, poor pathetic peasants should they ever visit. He was pretty strict with his training. He even has a step-by-step manual for us to memorize to the letter, because he wishes that these social scumbags never have the audacity to visit this place again. And this gentleman you see before you is a perfect combination of his wishes.
You're still convinced we're nothing but, quote, poor pathetic peasants. We're wearing very fashionable clothes from a respected brand to even be allowed inside.
Yeah, Tell me, you applied for a credit card loan to buy those rags now, didn't you? You're that frustrated? If you're frustrated, just get back to work and work your frickin' ass off, I say. Once you've convinced me you make good money like a respectable human being, then I'll treat you the same way I treat everyone else here. At that point, I'll even get on my knees whenever you signal me to do something for you. Honest to God, I'll do that.
Espèce de... This is outrageous! Putain, I can't take this anymore! Come on, Jane, let's get out of here. I won't allow a beautiful girl like you dine in a terrible place like this.
Calm down, Pierre. We are here after all. Let's take this nice opportunity to eat before going home.
Phew. Watch your tone, poor maggot. Be a good boy and wait patiently for the cuisine to arrive. By all means, you can leave too if you wish to.
Such behavior should never be accepted as a functioning member of society. It's no longer a problem of this restaurant being 3-star Michelin and stuff and blah blah blah. If your cooking's anything but delicious, we're gonna leave this place without paying a single coin.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, well, that was quite the sloppy job, monsieur. Look at what you've done! The soup spilled over, and some of it even got onto my suit! What have you got to say for yourself?
Oh no, we just bought that suit not half an hour ago.
This is exactly why poor pathetic peasants shouldn't ever dine here. The rich would never fret over something small like some soup that spilled onto their suit by accident. No, they would reassure me by saying something like, "Oh, no worries, I can just get another one, no problem. Hurry to frick up and eat and get your ass out of here, damn it!"
And not even an apology after deliberately soiling a customer's outfit. Salo, I really wonder what kind of brains these cretins here have.
Come now, Pierre. No need to make a fuss about it. Let's have a taste of this exquisite cuisine. That's strange. This Japanese Wagyu beef tastes like...
Yeah, and these black truffles remind me of...
And this lobster stands at the epitome of strangeness. Please tell me I'm wrong. This can't be...
Hey there, maggots. How did you like our world-class cuisine tonight?
Well now, let's see. In a nutshell, the cuisine was absolutely horrid.
I completely agree with Jane. I have so many things I want to say. I have no idea where to start, frankly.
What the hell? So you're telling me that your stupid, tasteless preferences tell you that our cuisine is bland and horrible? How dare you say such selfish things?
The dishes that you prepared for us tonight, they're all falsely advertised, aren't they? The Japanese Wagyu beef, which you claim is of world-class quality and flavor, was nothing but fat.
Those Italian white truffles that you've served me, they're actually from China, aren't they? And don't get me started on how those weren't even white truffles. They were black truffles. I never knew there were people in today's world who are so brainless they would mistake the colors black and white. In that particular, I believe that I had a valuable experience tonight. No matter how advanced human civilization may be, there will always be someone that'll make anyone lose all hope for a brighter generation.
And the most outrageous of all these lies with lobster. The reality is that it was actually nothing but crayfish, isn't it?
Crayfish? Are you out of your goddamn gourd? Our establishment exclusively uses the finest specimen of spiny lobster, caught from the amazing environment of the Okhotsk Sea, just north of the island of Hokkaido in Japan.
I'm afraid I must disagree. That did not taste anything like spiny lobster. And believe me, I've had my fair share of that exquisite cuisine multiple times in my life. It's quite unforgettable. Plus, we actually found multiple crayfish claws stuffed inside a lobster. Don't try to deny it. I could ask anyone in this restaurant, including the staff, and they come to the same conclusion.
Like hell we're lying about our menu. You poor pathetic peasants have never even eaten spiny lobster before. That's why you're saying this selfish horseshit.
Wrong. Like Pierre here, I've had actual spiny lobster more than once in my lifetime, and I must say I agree with what he said. It's absolutely amazing, and once you swallow a single bite, you never forget how it tastes. And I can say for certain that was not spiny lobster at all. The lobster that you offer here, it's not even lobster, is it? It's something completely different.
You goddamn bitches! I swear, if you're gonna keep up with this bullshit, I'm gonna sue you for business interruption. Take that, you goddamn pricks!
Attention!
Ow, it's so hot!
Oh, mon Dieu! What a mess! Scalding soup all over Jane's beautiful legs! I demand that you answer me. Why do you do this? The way you treat the restaurant's cooking makes you not even worthy to serve at a zombie's diner. And more than that, you're not even a man. You're but a simple, jealous, terrible ball of toxicity.
Shut the frick up! How dare you, writhing balls of guano, criticize our world-class cuisine? Get the frick out already, and don't you ever come back!
What's going on over there? An argument? Did they have a complaint about something?
Oh my, look over there, honey. They're having a dinner over there in such a disrespectful part of the room.
Oh God, right in front of the bathroom.
Pierre, let's just go home for the night.
Nonte. Our work here isn't done just yet. We can't leave this place without making some kind of stand.
But of course! Everything was so shocking, and it never seemed the end. Looks like I completely forgot about why I was here in the first place, and basically became a regular customer.
And that makes you all the more charming, mademoiselle. You reminded me of one of those Japanese comedians who's trying their absolute best not to laugh. But the situation just became a little beaucoup trop. I wound up laughing their derriere off before getting punished with a slapstick. Oh, I love those shows so much. And the fact you reminded me of one of those comedians had made me see you with a new light.
Enough about that, seriously. And now for the results.
The frick? The hell you mean by results? A frickin' bitch with the voice of a donkey can just run back to the forest forever.
Afraid not, Monsieur. We're not going anywhere until our business here is done. Please tell the owner to come before us, if you please.
Eh? Call the owner? Enough bullshit. This arrogance coming from you stupid earthworms is getting out of hand. The owner's also the chef, and he's frickin' busy. He doesn't have time to deal with pigs right now.
I'm getting impatient, Monsieur. Call for the owner or so help me. I will call the police. You want to see the inside of a jail cell?
The police?
What you did to us, which was pushing down onto the ground and deliberately pouring scalding soup onto us, is legitimate grounds for assault, and serious enough to get you arrested. We're going to turn you over to the police. If you wish to put up a fight in court, we'll gladly go up against you, but let it be known that we will destroy you.
Excuse-moi, but didn't you also just say that you would, quote, sue us for business interruption? I don't think it's a bad idea, actually, to hire a lawyer so that we could take this matter into the hands of law and decide, once and for all, who was wrong here. What are you going to do?
Ah, frick! Annoying! Annoying!
And how is returning to our table alone going to help you out, monsieur? Where is the owner of this establishment?
He frickin' told me that he has no damn time to deal with the likes of you pathetic weasels right now, so he's still in the kitchen.
Listen here. When I tell you to call for the owner, I expect you to bring him back here using whatever means necessary. Bring me here now!
What's with that brain-dead attitude? Who the frick do you think you're talking to here? To hell with the police, and to hell with frickin' court! Take this, you frickin' bastards!
So you're okay with this establishment being ripped of its 3-star Michelin title,
What? Ripped off? Excuse me?
Ah, oui. I agree with that decision. Torabasu should be prepared for that punishment, because it sure as hell deserves a pot de vrai.
Don't tell me. You folks can't be...
Mark our words. You'll pay for your mistakes.
Troublebusters,
initiate! We are judges for Michelin.
Attends quoi?
What do you mean, what? Looks like I'm not the only one who forgot their role here. Sorry to have made you confused, Monsieur. We are legitimate Michelin judges. We came to this restaurant in order to assess its qualifications.
In order to give the restaurant a star, us judges must personally meet with the owner and explore the kitchen and its environment. If you won't allow us that opportunity, I'm afraid we can't start the process of granting Lou Torabasu an additional star.
You two are... Michelin judges? But that's impossible. We received the last star last year, so there should be no need for anyone like you to assess anything. What becomes a 3-star Michelin restaurant stays that way, does it not?
I'm afraid you're gravely mistaken, Monsieur. Analysis of Michelin-registered restaurants, especially assessments of their workplace environments and the quality of the cuisine, are done every single year, even if they have 3 stars already.
Even if you really did have 3 stars, there is a possibility that a just assessment the next year could legitimately rip an establishment of a star, you see. Now, allow us to do our job. For the last time, fetch the owner, monsieur.
If what these people say is true, I won't allow a single star be ripped from this restaurant. I swear on my life. Otherwise, things will be a complete disaster. I'm terribly sorry for this misunderstanding. Please, I beg you, do not take a star away from my restaurant, please. You apologize too, damn it. I'm so sorry for everything.
Ah, so now you have the audacity to apologize, huh?
So this is what you people consider to be proper hospitality,
No, it isn't. I assure you. I mean...
The hell it isn't! C'est ça, oui. You brutally insult us, give us cooking that's nothing like what you advertise, and with the cerise sur le gâteau, a cherry on the cake, you have the guts to assault us by throwing your scalding dishes onto us. And then, after you discover who we truly are, you act as though everything was just a big misunderstanding. We cannot allow a restaurant with such disrespectful policies even be on the Michelin-approved list of restaurants.
You must listen to me. It's not what you think at all. We never offer this kind of service to anyone. Everything you've unfortunately witnessed is the selfish doings of this stupid employee. Excuse me? You told me everything I had to do when it came to unusual folk that visit this place. I followed your instructions to the letter. Shut up! You are fired! You may go now!
Do you really think that firing that waiter will make everything go away and grant you a slot on our list of Michelin-approved restaurants? This has gone far beyond that problem, I'm afraid.
I beg of thee, milady and monsieur, please keep this to yourselves. Oh, yes, wasn't there an obligation in the Michelin protocol that specifically states that all Michelin judges must reanalyze the establishment once their identity is revealed to the staff? Please, do stop by again, and when you do, we will offer you our wholehearted hospitality. You have my word.
That's not going to cut it, mon ami. We will never come back here again. The behavior of the waiter was terribly disrespectful, and to make matters worse, the owner himself approved of such scandalous acts. Customer discrimination under the owner's orders. This is unacceptable, not only as a Michelin restaurant, but as a restaurant in general.
The final straw is that you deliberately fabricated what the menu says about the ingredients of your cuisine. This is beyond anything we can ever tolerate, because this is a downright scam. All of your customers that have visited this slice of hell, and those who are unfortunate enough to witness all this tonight, have been scammed blind of money they could have used on food of much better quality.
That's not true. You would never lie.
Actually, we knew a little about what was going on here through internet reviews of some of your customers. This one comment stood out. The owner's changed dramatically since he received the 3rd Michelin star. He's become a lot more careless with his cooking, and he's even lied about some of the ingredients in the cooking itself. I ordered the oven-roasted salmon with cauliflower and mushrooms, and the supposed-to-be king salmon was claimed to be from Alaska. But I noticed the texture was different. It later turned out the salmon was fished out of a local river in western India. Scandalous is an understatement. That's why we came here completely set on strip this restaurant of a star anyway.
As a Michelin judge, the biggest joy is either to find out a certain restaurant has passed all requirements to go on keeping stars, or when we discover a new restaurant worthy of its first star. We normally wouldn't dare come to a restaurant whose owner became extremely cocky once he got all 3 stars, and eventually became the very definition of a scumbag. To strip it of its stars it once deserved broke our hearts. We don't ever want to return to this disgrace again. We will write down everything that transpired tonight in an official report to headquarters. And don't you dare think you'll ever get a 3rd Michelin star again!
Please, no! I worked so hard to get 3 Michelin stars! You can't do this to me!
You work so hard, you say? Do you mean to tell me that condescending to certain customers and lying about your cuisine's ingredients is your definition of hard work?
The concept of being rewarded for your effort is only valid until the final year of university, monsieur. You're only going to lose a star. It's not like that's going to kill you.
That is true. If we were in medieval times, you would immediately be sentenced to a life of slave labor, you know?
Please, pretty please. I'm actually on my knees right now. I'll work 10 times harder if I must. Just please give me another chance.
You're not a damn kindergartner anymore.
Touch my darling Jane one more time, and you'll regret it, you tried.
No, 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 no. I don't want to lose a star. No, no, no. Please don't make this count as your official analysis. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it.
1 month later. Looks like that restaurant was officially removed from Michelin's list of 3-star establishments, huh?
Headquarters' official report also said something about it now holding a spot in the blacklist. Looks like the nightmare's just about to begin. From now on, not a single Michelin judge will ever set foot in that place again. Which means that, of course, after it's stripped of all its stars, it'll never be awarded another.
That's true. It closed anyhow, so it's completely over, it seems.
As soon as it lost its 3rd star, all of the financially elite stopped going there to dine after all. Simultaneously, the truths about customer discrimination and the fabrication of information on the ingredients have been exposed to the public eye, and they were apparently bombarded by negative criticism left, right, and center.
Some people were skeptical of the idea that they fabricated the information about their ingredients because they were a 3-star Michelin restaurant, but they were also the ones who got a hold of the information and spread it around.
Even I was skeptical of that, but the fact that it turned out to be true surprised me so much. They really were saving crayfish as they claimed it was actually spiny lobster. Disgusting.
For real though, crayfish cuisine is actually pretty popular in Finland, so that in of itself can't be denied as a legitimate form of cuisine. But endeavoring to replace spiny lobster with that load of bullshit is a little too much of an ambitious challenge, I have to say.
The worst job in Michelin's history confirmed. Mon Dieu, c'était terrible. Compared to that, the restaurant we went to right after was absolutely splendid. The cuisine was excellent, and the service was outstanding.
For real! To tell you guys the truth, we were not satisfied with our visit to Lutora Basu, and we were still hungry. So we went to the very same French restaurant that the old couple who helped us were running. We thought it was the least we could do to explain who we were really, and to thank them for their kindness. We had dinner there that night. The couple had made a very nice first impression on us, and the cooking was also extremely satisfactory. The quality of the taste, the exquisiteness of its ingredients, the atmosphere of the establishment, and above all else, I'm so happy to see you youngsters eat our cooking with smiles on your faces. Their hospitable spirit was unlike anything we've ever seen before. Later on, that restaurant was accepted as one worthy of not one, not two, but all three of Michelin stars, and the restaurant is now skyrocketing in popularity. People from across the country come to this wonderful little family business, and the positive reviews are rolling in very nicely, it seems.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh, hi, Aaron. I came to check to see if you were doing the tasks that we assigned to you, but you're not. Why are you taking a break? Well, it's lunchtime and I'm supposed to take a 1-hour break, and I did work on those tasks that you gave me. I don't think that you should take any breaks until you get all your work done. There are others that would kill to work in your position. We can replace you easily if we wanted to. If I were you, I'd get back to work. What gives you the right to be so condescending? I'm talking to a subordinate, so it makes sense that I tell you what to do. You should listen to me. If you don't stop talking back to me, I'm going to terminate your contract with us. This business deal is worth $1 million. You can't do that. If you have something against me, can't we discuss it like two adults? It's your attitude which pisses me off. Ah! Alan, are you alright? My name is Alan. I work at a plastics factory and also help with the product development. My main job is to create the plastic parts of stationary products. Today's going to be a long one. I need to get all my tasks done. Hey, Alan, that's the right attitude to bring to work. I ate a big breakfast so that I wouldn't run out of energy. That's wise of you. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I also need to work hard because last month I spent a lot of money on purchasing new game equipment. Your obsession with games is going to bankrupt you. You have a point. My breakfast was a huge plate of stir-fried bean sprouts. I couldn't afford anything else. I think that you should save some money so that you can buy yourself some decent food. Well, I've been working out at home, so my body is perfectly strong and healthy. You have nothing to worry about. The bean sprouts are probably good for my health, too. It gives me the chance to stop eating junk food all the time. I suppose that bean sprouts are healthier than junk food. It's my job to watch out for my employees. You're like family to me. I'll try not to meddle too much in your personal life, though. You're a great boss. I couldn't ask for more. I'm touched that you care about our health, too. I'm glad to hear that. Did you hear that Iron Stationery has a new salesperson? The former guy resigned, so they're bringing in a new guy. Is everything going well with them? Yes, I'm meeting with the new guy for the first time next week. We're going to discuss the details of the new project. Leave it to me, sir. Okay, sounds great. I work for a small company, and my boss is a really nice person, and I enjoy working for him. And on the weekends, I like to play survival games. It's my passion. I love my life. I have no complaints. I'm so excited to participate in today's outdoor event. I even got a new outfit for the occasion. This is going to be great!
Hey, Alan, how's it going?
Hey, Melanie. Are you excited about today's game? This is my friend, Melanie. She's the president of an events management company. She was the one that planned today's event as well. Melanie was also an enthusiast of survival games, which is why she participated in the events herself.
I like what you're wearing today. Is it new?
Yes, it is! Isn't it so cool?
It is! I love it!
I knew that you'd appreciate the beauty of my outfit. You have a great eye.
I look forward to seeing you play today. Everyone here today is going to try to beat you, seeing that you won the last competition. Look at that guy over there. He wants to kill you.
Oh, it's Aaron. Hey, Aaron. How are you?
He just ignored you completely. Does he have something against you?
Well, we compete with each other at these events, and he only won once. And I won all the other times, so I'm his rival. He is jealous of my winning streak.
Then I guess he's going to be really upset if you win today's match as well.
I hope that he won't take it out on me, even if I win today too.
Yes, let's hope that he won't hold a grudge.
The games are about to begin. Melanie was excited to see my competition with Aaron. And as Melanie had predicted, I won. It was my 100th time winning against Aaron.
Congratulations, Alan! I knew that you'd be today's champion as well.
Thank you, Melanie. I had a great time.
But Aaron doesn't look too thrilled. I think he's kind of mad at you for winning so many times.
You're right. It looks like he's glaring at me. Huh? Nice to see you again, Alan. I'm the new salesperson at Iron Stationery. Nice to see you again so soon, Aaron. Didn't expect that we'd be working together, too. What a coincidence that you're the new salesperson. We're going to be working on this project together, then. How exciting! Yes, I was quite shocked to find out that you work at this factory. I mean, you may be a champion at survival game competitions, but here, you're practically a nobody. I guess compared to what you do, my job may seem insignificant, but since you spend so much money on survival games, I figured that you'd have a more top-notch job, if you know what I mean. Well, I look forward to working with you on this new project. Yes, same here. How much do you get paid for the work you do? I'm sure that you don't get paid nearly as well as I do. I don't know how much you earn, but I make a decent living working here. You might be a champion in the survival game world, but your real life sort of sucks. Actually, it doesn't suck at all. I'm sorry, but if I have to work on this project with you, I need to reconsider. Why? What do you have against me? Well, for one, I hate looking at your face. It makes me sick. I can't help the way that I look. Well, your face bugs me, and I'm not sure that I'll be able to work with you. I don't understand how you can act like some important guy on the weekends at those survival games when in reality, you're just a poor factory worker. What the hell, Aaron? What I do for a living has nothing to do with my hobbies. This is work. You can't try to cut me out of the project because of your personal hate towards me. This project has been in the works before you were assigned to us. You don't get to decide. Actually, I do. I'm in charge of the project now. I don't care about what the former salesperson promised you. This project means a lot to our company. You can't just cut us out like this. For a small company like us, losing a big project like this will have a huge negative impact. Well, we are your biggest client after all. I guess if you can treat me with the respect that I deserve, I can consider working with you. Of course I'll treat you with the respect you deserve. You can start by getting down on your knees and groveling. You can also apologize to me for acting like a big asshole at the survival game competitions. Finally, you can promise me that you won't disrespect me and will treat me as your superior. You want me to grovel? Is that really necessary? It is if you want me to keep you on this project. If you don't want to, that's alright. I'll just find a different company to work on a new project with us. You should remember that if you want to have a healthy working relationship with me, you need to keep me in a good mood. I knew that Aaron was abusing his power and being a total jackass. But when I thought about our company, I knew that I should just listen to him. If our company loses this project, this will have a negative impact on our financial numbers, and I couldn't allow that to happen. And I already promised my boss that nothing would go wrong with this project. He was really counting on me. How long do I have to wait? Have you made up your mind? I'm sorry that I acted all self-righteous at the survival game competition the other day. I'm just a poor factory worker. I'm a loser. I won't be disrespectful to you ever again. So please agree to work with our company on this new project. Thank you for your understanding. This is hilarious. I need to get a photo of this. I couldn't believe this was happening to me. I mean, what did I ever do to this guy to deserve all this? In exchange for humiliating myself, I was able to get Aaron to sign a contract with our company. I was relieved that I didn't let my boss down. Although I detested Aaron, I was going to continue to work hard for my company.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
Hi, Melanie. I'm okay.
You don't seem okay to me. Are you alright?
I'm fine. You have nothing to be worried about.
Actually, there's something that I want to discuss with you today.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Well, I'm considering implementing a new rule at these survival game competitions.
What kind of rule?
By creating this new rule, I hope to make each game more exciting, and I wanted some ideas from you.
Wow, that sounds great. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Thanks for your help, Alan. I'll send over the details to you later.
Okay. Oh, it's Alan, the factory worker. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Aaron. I'd never miss a survival game, you know that. Well, the rules at work apply here too, so don't be disrespectful to me. You have nothing to worry about. I'll be on my best behavior. Make sure that I don't get in a bad mood, because that could be disastrous for you. I was annoyed that I had to worry about not getting Aaron in a bad mood even on the weekends, and at a survival game competition that I always looked forward to. It just wasn't fair. Although I didn't want to, I considered losing the game so that Aaron wouldn't take it out on me when I won. It was the best thing to do for the company. Once the project was over, I could go back to winning the games. I told myself that it didn't matter whether I won or not. I was here to enjoy the games. The results didn't matter. I wasn't enjoying myself as much as I usually did, because I had to worry about what kind of a mood Aaron was in. But to my delight, Aaron was dismissed from the games for disobeying one of the rules. This was before he got the chance to compete with me. I know that you cheated, Alan. You made sure that I would get dismissed from the game so that you wouldn't have to compete with me today. Aaron, you're being ridiculous. There's no way that I could have done such a thing. How would I have predicted that you'd violate the rules? Don't try to rationalize this. I know that this is your fault. I saw you talking to that woman earlier, before the game started. Her company is the one that organizes these games. You planned it so that I would be dismissed from the game. What are you referring to, Aaron? Don't make any excuses for yourself. You told that woman that I violated the rules and had me dismissed. I did no such thing. You need to calm down, Aaron. In survival games, if you're hit with an airsoft pellet, you need to let everyone know and dismiss yourself from the game. That was a basic rule that everyone knew about. Aaron was hit with a pellet, but he continued to play in the game anyway. And this is a violation. I didn't say anything about being hit by a pellet because I really wanted to beat you this time.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I can tell you for sure that it wasn't Alan who told me about your violation.
Melanie, thank you for coming to my rescue.
Aaron, there's something that I've been meaning to tell you for some time now. Today wasn't the first time that another player came up to me to report a violation from you. We've had numerous reports about your violations up until today.
What the hell are you talking about? Do you even have any evidence? You could be making this all up to save Alan's ass.
Actually, I don't have any evidence. The players that reported the violations to me don't have proof, but they were all pretty sure that you had violated the rules of the games. Some of the players defended you and said that you probably didn't notice that you were hit because you were wearing heavy padding. That's why I never said anything to you.
Then why are you telling me all this now?
Because today, I caught it all on camera. You can't deny it this time, Aaron.
You were filming me? Isn't that a violation of my privacy? Can't believe that you two are ganging up on me like this.
I'm going to put Aaron on our blacklist and make sure that he isn't able to participate in the games ever again.
Thanks for your help again, Melanie.
No need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
Well, you were very helpful nonetheless.
I'm glad to hear that.
So, as you can see, Aaron was ruining my entire life. He tried to control me during the weekends too, when I was trying to have fun playing survival games. But all I could do was to try and stay positive. Each night, as I tried to go to sleep, I would imagine Aaron losing all of his bright blue hair. And somehow that made me feel a little better. Things are looking good here. Aaron might think he's better than me, but I'm proud of what I do for a living. I'm not going to let him put me down. I'm going to work really hard on this project so that Aaron has no choice but to commend me for my exceptional work. I worked so hard this morning. I'm starving. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, hi Aaron. I came to check to see if you were doing the tasks we assigned to you, but you're not. Why are you taking a break? Well, it's lunchtime, and I'm supposed to take a 1-hour break, and I did work on those tasks that you gave me. You shouldn't be talking back to me. I wanted to tell Aaron that my boss had created a rule for us employees. We were supposed to take our lunch breaks on time and not work on an empty stomach. If you have the luxury to be taking a lunch break, perhaps I didn't give you enough work to do. Like I said, everything is going as scheduled. Actually, we're a little ahead of schedule. We'll be able to deliver the product soon, and earlier than the initial deadline that we set. Our boss tells us that it is essential for us to take our lunch breaks. He doesn't want us to be overworked because that could lead to accidents and injuries. There are others that would kill to work in your position. We can replace you easily if we wanted to. What gives you the right to be so condescending? I'm talking to a subordinate, so it makes sense that I tell you what to do. You should listen to me. If you don't stop talking back to me, I'm going to terminate your contract with us. This business deal is worth $1 million. You can't do that. If you have something against me, can't we discuss it like two adults? If you're mad about the survival games, can't we sort this out without involving our companies? It's your attitude which pisses me off. Ah! Alan, are you alright? This day hadn't gone at all like I had planned. After Aaron kicked me and I bumped my head, I was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. I was then hospitalized for several days. Luckily, I was recovering well. My entire body aches. I can't wait to get home. I need to make up for the work I missed, and I need to get back into the survival game competitions. I can't believe that Aaron became violent with me. What he did to me is completely unforgivable. He's just mad that he can't win any of the survival games. How can he act so immature about it, though? I want justice for myself, but I'm not sure how to go about getting it. But I couldn't allow Aaron to control my life. I had to do something about this.
Hi, Alan. I hope that you're feeling better. I heard about what Aaron did to you, and it's terrible.
I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for coming to visit me. Oh, I just came up with the best plan to teach Aaron a lesson for what he did to me.
Tell me about your plan. I'm intrigued.
Well,
I'm listening.
it also has to do with creating a new rule for the games.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to get your ideas about it.
As soon as I saw Melanie, I came up with a brilliant way to get back at Aaron. If I could make this happen, that would resolve everything.
You're a genius, Alan. Let's go ahead and implement this new rule that you came up with.
Yay! I'm going to call my boss about it now.
And I'm gonna prepare for the change on my end as well. Take care, Alan, and I'll see you again soon.
I'm going to show Aaron that what he's doing is totally unacceptable. I'm going to take back control of both my work and private life. I'm not going to forgive him. Troublebusters! Alan, we're so happy to see you back at work. We missed you. And, I'm sorry that I wasn't around to prevent the terrible incident from taking place. There's no need for you to apologize, and nobody could have predicted that Aaron would become violent. It is my responsibility. I mean, you got hurt while you were at work, so... I also feel bad that things between Aaron and I became this bad. I suppose we just need to put this behind us and make sure that nothing like this happens again. We need to do something about Aaron, though. Yes, I agree. Sir, did you want to see me? What do you need? Our company is busy unlike yours, so please make it quick. I'm sorry to take up your time like this. Let me get straight to the point. Alan, you look like an idiot dressed up as a mummy on Halloween. You're the one that did this to me. Don't you feel bad at all for what you did to me? How can you be so cavalier? Anyone would laugh if they saw you. You should take a look at yourself in the mirror, man. Alan tells me that you kicked him and then he fell and hit his head hard. Aren't you going to apologize to him for what you did? Why should I be the one to apologize? I merely told him not to take a break from his work. He was eating his lunch as if he had no care in the world. I just wanted to point out what he was doing wrong. Okay, if you say so. I'm going to do you a favor by canceling the contract between our companies. You didn't want to work with Alan in the first place, so I'm sure that you're thrilled. Huh? Why? Alan told me that you were keen on canceling the contract with us. I was just joking around. Alan, you didn't have to take me so seriously. I just wanted you to devote yourself to your job, seeing that you enjoyed taking long lunch breaks. I needed Alan to understand that this is a workplace. He needs to prioritize work over taking breaks. Well, I don't see it that way. I'm upset that you hurt one of my precious employees and don't even feel the need to apologize for it. I can't work with a company that employs someone like you. Are you sure about this? I feel like cutting ties with my company will have bigger repercussions for you than me. Your company won't be able to survive without our business. Thank you for your concern, but we'll be just fine. Have it your way then. Being able to cut business with your company is what I wanted in the first place, so there's no damage done to me. I guess all that money you spent on materials and development is going to go to waste now. I bet you also have a lot of debt. Actually, we'll be able to use the materials you purchased for something else. What do you mean? What are you going to use all those materials for? Melanie's company, Green Corporation, is going to buy those materials from us, and we're going to create a new product together. I had no idea that Melanie was the CEO of Green Corporation. Well, she is, and our company is doing very well. I'm sure that you know. Melanie was keen on developing a new rule for the survival games, and I pitched her my ideas. Why would Melanie want to hear your ideas? She never asked me for my help. Well, I'm the champion of the games, and she also hates you, which is why she never came to you. So basically, we're going to make good use of the materials that we initially purchased for the project with Iron Stationery. We are going to use the polycarbonates that we purchased to create new shields that can be used during survival game competitions. Shields? Yes, that's right. You can stick the shield underneath your clothes so that it's not visible, and if any pellets hit the shield, then that player can remain in the game. This makes each game more interesting because we don't know where each player is hiding their shields. It sounds like a good idea, but how do you know if this will even work? And not all players may accept your new rule. It may seem strange at first, but I'm sure that the players will adapt to the new rule in no time. The one thing about this new rule is that it might make it easier for players like you to cheat. They can say that the pellets hit the invisible shield instead of their bodies. But along with the new rule, we decided to ask each player to tell the organizer about where they place their shields. This will decrease the chances of foul play. It's a well thought out plan. Well, don't come crying to me when your new rule doesn't go as you planned. I can't wait to say I told you so to your face when you come to me for help.
Hey, how's it going?
Huh? Hello, Melanie. I'm so delighted that you're here. Thank you for taking the time to come to the factory, Melanie. Aaron, you must be busy. You can go back to your office now.
So you're not going to regret canceling the contract with us, right? You can't take back your decision. I'm warning you. You won't be able to get another contract with Iron Stationery if you cancel with us now. I won't be sorry when I hear that your company went bankrupt. Melanie, what are you doing? Are you just going to ignore me?
Your new rule involving the invisible shields will be showcased at our next event. We already have so many orders for the shields. People are very interested.
How is that possible?
Any other event planning companies like ours are calling us to ask us if they can use the new rule and shield at their events too. Isn't that exciting? The manufacturers of airguns and pellets have also gotten in touch with us with their interest in developing new products with us.
Because of the many parties interested in this new project of ours, we have a lot of offers too.
So, if you don't mind, we'd like to discuss business without you. Please leave.
It was nice working with you, Aaron. Bye now.
I don't get it. Why are things going so well for you guys?
I guess we're just lucky.
Wait, before you make your final decisions, could you reconsider your decision to cancel the contract with us? I meant it as a bad joke. I didn't think that you would take me seriously.
So your idea of a bad joke is kicking me, making me fall and making me go to the hospital? Because of you, I look like a mummy.
I'm sorry about hurting you. Will you please forgive me? Please, give me the opportunity to make it up to you. My manager is going to be upset with me if I go back to the office and tell him that you canceled the contract with us.
That's not my problem, Aaron. Grow up and deal with it.
Actually, I did you a favor. I already called your manager about the cancellation of the contract. Oh no.
Your manager told me that our project was about creating the latest stationery for your company, and he predicted that it'd be a big hit if we worked together.
Yes, that's right. We invested a lot of money into this project from the beginning. Once the products were completed, we were going to showcase them at events too.
I see. So I guess you need to find a new company that can do all that. Good luck, son.
Actually, I don't think there is another company out there that can do what you do. Would you please reconsider your decision to cancel the contract with us? I will make it up to you, I promise. I can grovel or lick your shoes if that'll do the trick. In fact, I'd be more than happy to lick your shoes.
I'd rather you not.
You're a terrible salesperson, Aaron. You shouldn't have made those threats to Alan. This is a workplace, not the playground. We won't be needing you anymore. Now get out!
I had never seen Melanie so angry.
Aaron! I'm so sorry, sir. Please allow me to apologize on behalf of Aaron, who put his personal feelings before his professionalism. We are very sorry for all the inconvenience we caused you and for the fact that Aaron injured Alan. We will make sure that Aaron gets the punishment that he deserves for all the mistakes he's made. We are so sorry.
Of course I can't forgive Aaron for what he did to me, but I'm not angry with Iron Stationery. The former salesperson was very kind to me, and I really enjoyed working with him.
Thank you very much for your understanding, Alan. As for Aaron, he won't be bothering you again. He will be severely punished for what he did to you. Severely punished? Did I hear that correctly? Aaron, you're fired! Wait, please let me explain. There's no need for you to fire me. You don't need to explain anything. I never want to see you again. Now that Aaron is out of the picture, would your company be willing to work with us once more?
Well, as Alan mentioned earlier, you've been very kind to us, and your company helped us out when we were in financial trouble, so we are indebted to you. We'd be happy to continue working with Iron Stationery. What do you say, Alan? Yes, I think that would be the best way forward for both of our companies. We should get started right away then. We don't have any time to waste.
Thank you so much. We're so grateful. Why is this happening to me?
So it seems that Aaron was let go from his job as promised. I see. I guess it was inevitable. Soon after that, an internal investigation was performed at Iron Stationery, and they found more wrongdoings of Aaron. I'm not surprised. Kudos to his manager for sorting all this out. Aaron was able to find a new job after he lost his old one. But it turns out that he had hidden the fact that he had gotten fired from Iron Stationery. And when his new employer found out about this, they fired him as well. Bad rumors about his behavior spread, and he was no longer able to find a job. Yay! I can finally enjoy a day of survival games! I'm so happy that Aaron is out of my life now!
Hi, Alan. Glad to see you here. Your new role is very popular among enthusiasts.
Yes, it seems. I'm so proud. And thanks to your help, work is going great as well. I couldn't have done any of this without you, so thank you.
I'm glad that I could be of assistance. Business is thriving for us as well. Thanks to you, Alan.
My life was great again, and through my experience with Aaron, I learned how important it is to follow the rules and think about the people around us.
Alan, happy birthday. Let's have a great time together tonight.
Thanks so much, Sarah. Oh, this all looks so delicious.
Excuse me, could we have more meat? Please give us the best that you have. We're celebrating my boyfriend's birthday tonight.
I think that we've ordered enough. I don't want to waste any of the food, so let's dig in.
I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alan, sorry to keep you waiting.
You're finally here. I didn't expect you to be this late. I've been waiting for 8 hours straight.
I was having trouble with my makeup. I wanted everything to be perfect.
You didn't have to spend all that time on your makeup. I actually prefer you without any. I could have flown to Hawaii during the 8 hours that I was waiting for you.
Hawaii sounds wonderful. When are you taking me?
We have the time to fly to Hawaii, but I don't have the money to pay for our flights. I'm just a poor university student after all.
You got me all excited, and now you're telling me that we can't go? I'm bummed out. Come to think of it, I'm tired from spending all that time on my makeup. I think I'm gonna go home now. And my feet hurt in these heels.
I'm pretty sure that my feet hurt more than yours. But you're right, it's getting dark, so let's go home. I can't believe that I spent another day just waiting for you to arrive.
Well, maybe we could do something now.
Like what?
First of all, what is that you're holding in your hand?
I'm not giving this to you. I need you to learn not to be late if you want gifts from me.
Don't be so mean.
I'm just kidding. This is the necklace that you've been wanting for a long time.
Alan, you're so sweet. I'm so happy, and I love you. You're definitely the man that I'm gonna marry. I feel like a superstar wearing this necklace. Why were you able to afford this expensive necklace? Did you just get paid? Will you take me out to dinner? I want to show off my necklace.
Okay, fine. Let's go for dinner then. Does she even love me? I feel like she just wants to spend my hard-earned money. My name is Alan. I'm a below-average university student. And my girlfriend Sarah goes to the same university as me. And she's a total diva, but that's one of the things that I love about her. I guess as long as I'm happy spending time with her, it doesn't really matter whether she's a diva or not. I had no idea what my professor was talking about during class. And Sarah's not in my class, so it wasn't very interesting at all. Hey, Sarah! Sarah tells me that she doesn't like PDA, but since she didn't hear me the first time, I decided to let Sarah enjoy her lunch with her girlfriend Melanie. Melanie went to the same school as us, and her major is religious studies. I moved tables so that I could be closer to Sarah, even if I didn't actually get to talk to her. I'm not a stalker or anything, though. And I was kinda hoping that she'd see me and invite me to join her table.
Alan's such an idiot. I mentioned that I wanted a necklace from Tiffany's, and he went out and bought it for me. I didn't actually want it, so I went and sold it to a dealer. I used the money to have a great night out with Aaron. Melanie, are you even listening? Oh, sorry. I blanked out for a second. I was having a conversation with a Buddha in my mind. You're so weird, it creeps me out. It's your strange behavior that keeps guys from asking you out. How many years have you been without a boyfriend? I've never dated anyone before. I'm not interested. My passion for religion keeps me busy enough. I don't have time to be obsessing over boys. I don't mind being single for the rest of my life. That sounds so lonely. I just don't get you. At the very least, you should get men to buy you nice things. That's all I need men for anyway. I don't believe in true love. But with your mediocre looks, I guess guys wouldn't want to spend money on you.
I couldn't believe it. Sarah had a side to her that I had never seen before. The Sarah I knew was pure, kind, and sweet, but also a little self-centered. I didn't think she was the type to look down on people or make fun of them. But based on what I just overheard, I found out that she was basically using me and getting me to buy her nice things. And I was devastated to find out that she had already sold the necklace that I gave her last night. It was really expensive. I didn't want to believe it, and I was in complete denial, but I knew that I had to ask her if what she had said to Melanie was true or not. I decided to check with Sarah about this tomorrow. The following day, Sarah, is it true that you sold the necklace that I gave to you the other night?
Why are you asking me this, Alan? You're acting crazy.
Just answer the question, Sarah. I overheard your conversation with Melanie yesterday. You told her that you tricked me into buying an expensive necklace and that you sold it to some dealer.
Are you sure? Because I didn't sell the necklace. See?
Oh, you're right. Then I must have mistaken you for someone else.
Besides, why would I sell something that I love? I just said that so that Melanie wouldn't get jealous. You might not be able to tell, but Melanie likes to date, and she gets jealous if I talk about my dates with you.
You're right. She so doesn't seem like that kind of girl.
Let's change the subject. I still have the necklace, so you have nothing to worry about. If you can't trust me, I don't think that I can continue to see you anymore. You do want to marry me, don't you?
Although Sarah showed me the necklace, I felt like she was lying to me. Something wasn't adding up, and I had my suspicions. I don't think Melanie is the type that Sarah described her to be. I knew that Melanie was very religious, and she didn't take any interest in the boys around her. But I didn't want Sarah to dump me, so I decided to believe her. I decided to let go of my doubts and stopped thinking about it anymore.
Guess who?
I know that it's you, Leon!
Good guess. How do you like my shirt?
Ah, I love it, and you look great as always. Stop teasing me like I'm your girlfriend or something.
I've been wanting to tell you, but I'm kind of in love with you.
You can't be serious! When you make jokes like that and have no girlfriend, people are going to get the wrong idea. This is my good friend, Leon. He comes from a very rich family, and on top of that, he's very good looking. The one flaw that he has is that he's not smart. That's why many girls want to date him, but when they get to know him, they lose interest in him very quickly. I'm not exactly popular with the girls either. Sarah was my first girlfriend.
Thanks for introducing me to your audience. I actually have a new girlfriend, though.
Oh wow, that's great! I'm so happy for you, Leon! Tell me about your new girlfriend.
Do you want to see a photo of her?
Yes, totally!
I have a photo of her in my phone. She's really beautiful. We make a really good-looking couple.
Wait, that's... I was shocked to see a photo of Leon's new girlfriend because she looked just like Sarah. In fact, it was Sarah. She was seeing other guys behind my back.
Isn't she so pretty? She's a little difficult at times, though. The other day, she was 8 hours late to our date. But I love her anyway.
Now I was positive that Sarah was also dating Leon. All these thoughts were going through my mind, and I wanted to ask Sarah what she was doing. I left Leon and went looking for Sarah to find out the truth from her. Hey, Sarah!
What's up, Alan? Why do you seem agitated? You're panting like a dog on a run. Why did you come running over here to me like this?
Well, I just saw my friend Leon, and do you consider me as your boyfriend? My friend Leon told me that he's dating you as well. What's going on, Sarah?
Who's Leon? I've never heard of him. You're my only boyfriend, Alan. You have nothing to worry about.
But I saw a photo of the two of you on his phone. How do you explain that?
Oh, the photo?
Yes, I'm listening.
I was walking on campus the other day, and this guy came up to me and said we should date because we were both so good looking. I told him that I have a boyfriend, but he wouldn't give up, so I agreed to take a photo with him. That's all. It was nothing.
I see. I guess that sounds like something that Leon would do.
It's true. You believe me, don't you? If you're my boyfriend, you'd believe me, right? If you believe what that crazy guy told you, then I'm breaking up with you.
You don't need to do that.
Well, I want you to choose, me or that crazy guy.
Of course I choose you, Sarah. I believe you.
You made the right choice, Alan. You are my boyfriend after all. I love you so much, Alan. But I'm mad at you for thinking that I'd ever cheat on you. If you want my forgiveness, I want you to buy me a Birkin bag.
A Birkin? Those are really expensive. They cost thousands of dollars. An ordinary university student like me can't afford to buy one. I'm sorry, Sarah.
But I really want a Birkin.
How about I take you to that Korean barbecue restaurant that you've been wanting to go to instead?
That's nothing compared to a Birkin. But, okay, a nice restaurant will do. Will you make the reservation then? I'm looking forward to it.
I hadn't done anything wrong, but somehow I was persuaded into taking Sarah out to dinner at a really nice restaurant. I liked Sarah too much, and didn't want her to get sick of me. But I had just gotten Sarah a $1,000 necklace, so spending more money at a nice restaurant was damaging to me.
Let's go to that Korean barbecue restaurant for your birthday.
That sounds great. Thanks for suggesting it, Sarah.
Then let's meet at the restaurant on the night of your birthday. It's a date. I don't have any money, so I'm gonna need you to pay for dinner, though.
It didn't seem fair that I had to pay for my own birthday dinner. But I couldn't buy Sarah a Birkin, so I was going to make it up to her by paying for dinner. I still couldn't shake the feeling that Sarah was using me for my money, but I didn't want to let my negative thoughts ruin my birthday. I always paid for our dates, so I wish that she'd offer to pay for things from time to time, but Sarah never did. And I always buy her really nice gifts, which is costing me a lot of money. I couldn't get myself to ask her to pay for my birthday dinner, though.
Alan, happy birthday! Let's have a great time together tonight.
Thanks so much, Sarah. This all looks so delicious.
The meat is so soft and good. I love it. Excuse me? Could we have more meat? Please give us the best that you have. We're celebrating my boyfriend's birthday tonight.
I think that we've ordered enough. I don't want to waste any of the food, so let's dig in.
You still need to make it up to me for the other day when you thought that I was lying to you. I'm gonna order what I want.
It was my birthday, but Sarah didn't seem to care.
You should be happy that you get to spend your birthday with your beautiful girlfriend. You should be more grateful. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Sarah paid no attention to the prices and continued to order meat. This dinner was going to cost me at least $1,000. I'm sure that by now my audience suspects that Sarah doesn't even like me, and that she's using me for my money. Because that's what's been worrying about me for some time now. It's been over 5 minutes since Sarah got up to use the restroom, but she wasn't back yet. I was starting to worry. Did she get a stomachache from eating too much meat? I texted her and asked her if she was okay.
Actually, I'm not okay. I have a sharp pain in my stomach.
Then let's get going. We can come back here another time.
I'm starting to feel better now. I think that if we wait a few more minutes, I'll be fine.
Okay. But I was still worried. Sarah had eaten so much meat in such a short time. Could she have gotten an upset stomach because we hadn't cooked the meats well enough? Another 10 minutes passed, but Sarah was still not back from the restroom. I texted her again. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, just give me a few more minutes. You don't need to keep on texting me. I'll be back at our table soon.
Okay. I knew that even if Sarah told me that she'd be back at our table soon, it didn't mean that she would. Her concept of time was a little different from mine. I mean, she made me wait hours on our last date. I was starting to think that this was more than a stomachache. Excuse me, my girlfriend is using your restroom right now because she's got a stomachache. Would you mind going to the restroom and checking up on her for me?
Yes, I'll go check on your girlfriend. I checked and there was no one in the restroom.
I see. Thank you for checking. I didn't think that Sarah was actually lost inside a restaurant, but I decided to go looking for her anyway. I spotted Sarah sitting at a different table in the restaurant. But why? Did she bump into someone that she knew? I went to get a closer look and was shocked by what I saw in front of me. I then realized that Sarah was on 2 dates. One with me, and the other with the guy that she had mentioned to Melanie before. I finally understood that Sarah had been lying to me this whole time, and I was devastated. And at the same time, I was very angry. I decided to get in touch with Leon. Leon, I'm sorry for being so distant these days. I found out about the truth about your new girlfriend. Would you believe me if I told you what I saw tonight? After texting Leon, I checked with one more person to see if my hunch was right. I was ready to confront Sarah. I wasn't going to let her get away with this. She was going to be punished. Troublebusters! An hour later...
I'm back at our table, but you're gone. Where did you go? Are you in the restroom too? Do you have an upset stomach as well? Alan, please text me back. If you don't get back to me soon, I'm gonna break up with you.
Sarah only came back to our table an hour after she had initially left, and by then, my revenge plan was already in action. As soon as Sarah realized that I wasn't at our table, she messaged and called me many times. But I was ignoring her on purpose. I wanted her to get nervous. I finally decided to pick up one of her calls. Where were you for over an hour? I got tired of waiting for your return, so I went home.
How can you leave me all alone at the restaurant? You're a terrible boyfriend, and you didn't even pay for dinner. Did you expect me to pick up the bill? I don't have any money on me, so you need to come back to the restaurant and pay the bill. You don't want to be dumped over something like this, do you?
Actually, I don't mind. Let's break up.
Huh? That's not the response I was expecting from you. Why are you acting weird?
I wanted to be your boyfriend as long as you actually liked me. But now that I know that you were just using me, I don't want to be in this one-sided relationship anymore. You were only after my money.
Where would you get a crazy idea like that? I love you, Alan.
Then why would you leave me all alone at the table on the night of my birthday to have dinner with the other guy, Aaron? Aaron goes to our university, doesn't he? He's a total player. So you were trying to take my money and use it on him so that he would go out with you.
That's so not true. You have it all wrong.
I saw you two at the restaurant and I was listening in on your conversation too. You combined his bill and tried to make me pay for him too. How could you do that to me?
I never did such a thing.
You also said that you'd be going home with him after dinner.
None of this is true. Do you have any proof that I said any of those things? Even if you had tried to record our conversation, I'm sure that the inside of the restaurant was too noisy to pick up our voices.
I couldn't believe the words coming out of Sarah's mouth. She knew that she was wrong, yet she was trying to convince me and herself that she hadn't done anything bad. But I'm not an idiot. I gathered the evidence that I needed so that she couldn't deny the facts. You're right that I wasn't able to record your conversation with Aaron at the restaurant, but...
Then you can't say that I did anything wrong.
I have other evidence, though. I'm not going to let you get away with this.
What evidence? How did you...
This is a conversation between you and Aaron. I'm sending you a bottle of Dom Perignon. I hope you like it. My stupid boyfriend will buy me anything that I ask for so I can sell his gifts to buy gifts for you.
How were you able to access those messages? I don't get it.
I'm not telling you. You should watch your back. Since you haven't been very nice to people, there are a lot of people out there that don't like you very much.
Was it Melanie? Melanie is the only one that knows about my relationship with Aaron.
Correct answer. It was Melanie who gave me this information. She's not very happy with you for the fact that you've been making fun of her all this time. I thought that she'd know about you and Aaron, so when I asked her, she was more than happy to give me the information that I needed.
Wait a minute. I just deleted all my past conversations with Aaron, so you don't have any evidence anymore.
Are you sure about that? You may have deleted the data, but I have a backup.
How could you do that? Isn't that an invasion of privacy?
We're going to use this evidence to sue you. Leon's backing me up too.
Fine. Do what you have to, but I'm gonna fight back too. And you're never going to find a great girl like me. You're so going to regret this.
I don't think that I will. After I left the restaurant, I met up with Leon and Melanie. Melanie brought a friend and the four of us went out and had a great time.
I'm going to tell you about my favorite religions of the world. Yay!
I'm also into researching the different types of religions around the world. I'm so happy that we share the same hobby.
I told Sarah about what a great time the four of us had together, and she actually seemed a little jealous. Melanie's friend had also been a target of Sarah's bullying, so she didn't like Sarah either. The four of us had that in common. We were all determined to get back at her.
Just because you went out with Melanie and her friend doesn't mean it will lead to anything permanent.
I'd rather be with them than waste any more time with you, so I won't regret it even if we break up.
I can't believe that you got over me so quickly. I thought I was better than this. Alan.
What is it? Is there anything more to say? Because I'd like to go now.
Please don't break up with me.
What?
I feel bad about lying to you this whole time, but I promise to be a better girlfriend to you from now on. I still want to be your girlfriend. I always have fun when I'm with you. I now realize that you're much more important to me than Aaron ever was to me. I won't see him anymore, I promise. You've always believed in me, and now I want to be the one to take care of you. So please, don't sue me, and forgive me for my mistakes.
You can't fool me with your sudden change in behavior. Besides, I'm so over you. There's not anything that you could say to change my mind.
You can sue me if you want. I just want you to stay in my life. I don't want to lose you.
Do you realize how stupid you're being right now? Even if I were to continue dating you, Leon's still going to sue you. You're going to get punished whether you like it or not, so you can drop the act now. There's no way that I would do that for you. You act like you've changed, but all you really want is to not get in trouble and stop us from suing you. Well, you can't stop us because we've already made up our minds. All you care about is yourself. You're so selfish. I was an idiot for falling for you. People distance themselves from you when they get to know you because you're not caring at all.
But shouldn't you love yourself in order to be able to love others? Won't you help me out here? I mean, I was your first girlfriend. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Come on, Alan.
I'm done talking to you. We're so not on the same page. I'm going to hire a lawyer so he can help me get back all the money that you stole from me. We'll talk through my lawyer from now on.
I don't want to talk to your lawyer. I'd rather speak to you directly.
By the way, Melanie wants to speak with you, so I'm going to put her on the phone now. I handed over my smartphone to Melanie.
Sarah, you have too much greed. You need to let go of all these selfish desires. I'm gonna help you get rid of these desires based on my knowledge of the different types of religions in the world. Listen to my mantra, and you will feel much better afterward. Om Mane Padme Hum. Melanie, stop it! You're creeping me out. This isn't my fault. Please put Alan back on the phone. Melanie, don't ignore me. I want to speak to Alan.
No matter how many times Sarah asked, Melanie wouldn't hand the phone back to me and continued with her mantra. In the end, Sarah gave up and hung up the phone after listening to 2 full cycles of the mantra.
Where did you learn that, Melanie? That is so cool. Right? Finally, someone who understands the beauty of mantras. I love religions. There's just so much to learn. I'm endlessly amazed. I'm gonna write up a research paper about this.
I love listening to the mantra too.
Melanie, thanks for scaring Sarah away with that cool mantra of yours.
I had fun too. Sarah listened to my mantra 2 times. That was pretty nice of her. I need to get going now.
In the end, Sarah had to pay the dinner bill at the barbecue restaurant. Sarah became broke and could no longer afford to spend money on Aaron. Leon and I told the university president about Sarah, and they started an internal investigation. In the end, there were other victims that had been deceived by Sarah, and so we decided to sue Sarah as a group. And we won our case against Sarah. Sarah was ordered by the court to pay us back for all the damages, and the total amount was close to $100,000. Sarah had to get a job to pay all that money to her victims, and had no time for partying anymore. Aaron, who had been living off the money that Sarah had been giving him, became poor as well. In the end, both Sarah and Aaron were expelled from the university. I don't expect that either of them have bright futures ahead of them. Hey guys, how's it going?
Alan, we were just talking about going somewhere fun together, the 4 of us this weekend. You in?
I have some tickets for a concert being this weekend. Anyone want to come with me?
That sounds like fun. Count me in. It's my first time going to a concert. I'm already excited. Here. Thanks for inviting us, Alan.
Yay! I love concerts!
Sorry, I forgot to mention that I only have 2 tickets.
Oh, I see. Then I guess the 3 of us will decide using rock, paper, scissors. Are you sure? Because I can tell that you really want to go to the concert. Why don't you go with Alan, and I can hang out with Leon this weekend?
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that. Alan, good luck with Melanie. I know that you have a crush on her.
How did you know? Was I that obvious?
I'm your friend. I know you. Have a great time at the concert.
Thanks, Leon. We will. I had a bad experience with my first girlfriend, Sarah, but I was able to find love again. I was grateful to have Leon by my side who knew me well and wanted to see me happy. The next time that I date someone, I'll make sure that I choose someone kind like Melanie. I hope that she likes me back as well.
I'm so excited to go to the concert with Alan.
Trouble Busters!